I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to the grand finale. It's gonna be between Lazy and Infinite Protocol. Actually, it was gonna be a three-way, but then Alpha Q decided to pull out in the last minute. So because of that, we're gonna have a classic best of five series between LZ and Infinite
Red
Protocol.
team's
So
turn
LZ won the
to
toss,
pick.
but surprisingly, they chose to go for the second pick. And remember, guys, this is the grand finale, and also we have so many good giveaways for you guys. We have a Zenil's Codex giveaway plus a jersey, so let us know which giveaway do you guys want first. And also, we'll be giving you all the updates regarding how to win the giveaway. So yeah, be active in chat, do interact with us, the staffs as well, and we will guide you. And also joining me on the casting table will be none other than Mr. Grimm. And
Hey
Mr. Grimm is
guys.
also, yeah, wait, Mr. Grimm, let me introduce you properly. He is the unsung hero. He has been streaming since Crimson is occupied with other stuff, or you guys not there. So Grimm, he has been doing all the streaming, doing with all the overlays. So yeah, give some love to him as well. So Grimm, how do you feel about this grand finale?
uh, I straight expect Infinite Protocol to like my discussion with you guys and all. I also
Mm-hmm.
think it'll be a 3-1 victory for IP, but that's just
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm very much a, like sports betting man.
Mm-hmm.
I really bet a lot in sports, so let's see how that
Oh,
pays off for me.
yeah. Don't make it a habit. It's gonna cost you in the
Mhm.
end. Just kidding. But yeah, me, I'm gonna put my money on Alzi. I mean Lazy. That's
Uh
what I
huh.
was say. Cause I've known Neuer and known Spike for like a couple of long times, yeah. And
Mhm.
even Ronan as well. Like even in the All Server, we used to play together. So because of that, I think my heart is gonna be in favor of Team Lazy. But yeah, let's see. Because at the end of the day, like you know, Caster's curse is there, but let's see whose curse is worse, yours or mine, right?
Well, yeah. We're trying to see who can harder jinx, I guess.
Yep. And also, yeah, without any delay, let's move right into. We are gonna enter the second banning phase. So the first ban is gonna be the Varus, Tulan, Hayate, and Anet being taken out. And Hayate being banned out, I'm actually not surprised to see this Hayate getting banned out because we have seen what Hayate can do, right? He's just a tank killer, a tank abuser, right?
Mhm.
Plus he has the mobility, plus his ultimate. Like we have seen so many players using Hayate and being totally broken on this hero. So I'm not surprised to see it getting banned out. And also on the left side we can see the Irie being picked up with the Lumber and Crixie. And Crixie I'm really surprised to see because we have seen a lot of Crixie getting banned out, right? When
Yeah.
Infinite Protocols were playing. So I'm really happy to see like why do they consider Crixie to be a threat in the hands of Infinite Protocol? So I just want to see what's gonna happen.
Well, like yesterday after playing a thorough like 1 hour, 1.5 hour, I played Varus, and then I realized why she's getting banned so much. Like you cannot kill her. At least that's what I feel. She just
Blue
gets so
team's
much
turn
health back
to
because of
pick.
that like
Mm-hmm.
what's that third, fourth auto attack, that spin attack thing. That's just too strong.
Red team's turn to
The
Yeah,
like
pick.
and
yeah, okay.
yeah, go on.
Okay. Well, because of that like spin and health back thing, she's very strong, and
Mm-hmm.
you just like you don't even need to build a lot of damage towards the late game. She's sort of like what I would do with her is what people would build with Tara, which is like you just
Oh,
go full health and then whatever your base damage is, because you have so much health, like 100 shots of 10 damage is still gonna deal like 1000
Blue
damage
team's
true, true,
turn
true,
if
true.
you're alive for that long. That's how you fight with her.
Yeah, and also we can see the marksman being
Red
focused out
team's
here
turn
from the
to
side
pick.
of Team Lazy. The Hayate been banged out now, the Talanas and the Brunhilde. So I think we might, and also the level has been picked up a Neuer. So I'm guessing we might see a Yorn pick. Like, what are your guesses that an NDC might come out in the side of Infinity? Like, we
Hmm.
have Caffeine as well. We have what do you call Yorn as well, and like what are the other options? Like we have a Whis as well, right? So what do you think they're gonna go for inside of ADC? Like if they want to pick up a marksman, like to to fit the last missing puzzle, because they have banned
I
out three of the marksmen inside
I
of the red side.
Yeah, I somehow have a feeling that we might see a Wisp jungle, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, true, true. We have seen like a Whis jungle coming out, right?
Yeah.
But then here's the thing, right? In the
Blue team's turn to
meta
pick.
of assassins being superior in jungle, right? Like it does put marksman jungling a little bit to the back, but yeah, I totally forgot Thorn was open. I totally forgot about this. Thorn was open, and the Nightcrawler is gonna be locked in for shadows. And also yesterday we were able
is
to,
a
yeah.
surprise.
Oh wait, Kilgrod is also picked on the side of. Whoa! Finally, your wish has been announced. You always
Yeah.
wanted to see a Kilgrod being picked up, and finally, it's here.
Kilgroth, while playing Kilgroth, he was a decent hero, but I wished he was better. That's why I like to see like Kilgroth because I can't really play him that well, so I just sort of stand and watch.
Yeah, and then like here's the thing about Kilgrod, right? His stun is really good, plus he can dash out. Plus on top of that, his attack speed, like when he procs his ulti, like if he's able to, like he can just get a kill and just swing out, right? It's but then I would say like he is like the downgraded version of Zephys. Like that's what I feel. Because any time of the day, I honestly feel like Zephys is better than Kilgrod.
Zephys
Right?
is your
If I'm
favorite
wrong.
hero, man. You tell anyone is a
Oh,
downgraded
and the
version of him.
Zephys has been
Oh,
locked
wow.
in.
Someone's watching this. Like what?
Yeah,
Are
someone
they
is
in
like
PC?
totally. Yeah, they are
Dude,
stream sniping us.
they are in the they are in the same voice chat as us, man. They're listening to us.
Yeah, so the Zephys have been locked in. I'm really happy to see about it. But what do you think about this Irie and this Kilgrod matchup? Like, because I honestly feel like
Irie's winning.
Irie
Like,
will be,
Irie's
yeah.
too strong with this patch. Irie's really, really strong. It's
Plus,
gonna
the
be
good thing about Irie is that he can split push, and the good thing about Irie is that he can 2v1 as well, right? If he's able to
Yeah.
use his ability well with the knockup getting up, right? And so he has like 2 dashes, correct me if I'm wrong, it's not 3, right? It's 2 now, right?
We've already seen like multiple examples of Irie
True.
doing 1v2 in this tournament.
Yep. And also, I'm really happy to see the Nightcrawler being picked up by Shadow, because we have seen what Shadow can do with this Nightcrawler, right? And also, Nightcrawler is the kind of a hero that even if you're not winning the lane, like I really like Nightcrawler is because of the fact that I'm always engaged, like I'm always doing something or the other, right? Because I can reach the other side of the map, the other end of the map within a split of few seconds because of the kid, right? And also, Nightcrawler, like those Zephyrus is like one of my favorite hero. I really like Nightcrawler is because of the fact that this is a very unique champion in all MOBA and MOBA, right? We haven't seen I haven't seen a hero with a kit as a Nightcrawler, the mobility, the damage, how to outplay, and I really like champions that can really outplay the hell out of other people, and Nightcrawler is one of them. So I'm really excited to see. But yeah, let's see what happens. So it's gonna be a normal start. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any like invading coming out from both sides because this is just the first match, or we might even be wrong.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be 3-on-2. They're just gonna clear up the mid lane, and yeah, they're just gonna walk away from them, and they might even go for the area. But then you can see that the Thorn is getting free farm in the top side of the map, so that might, Okay, so we see a land swap coming out, or like it's just a match, and like 3 of them are just holding hands and roaming all over the map. But yeah, at the end of the day, even Crixie is trying to do the same thing as well, but it's a little bit too late. But I also feel like Darkness got a lot from that, because even with that, they'll be able to get the dragon as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I honestly feel like that was not a good play coming up from them, and Hijo is gonna be taken solo. They're just gonna clear up the jungle, and with that, Noyer and Sky Protector. And also, yeah, if you guys missed out on the previous matches, Sky Protector on this 10, he is one of, like, in this tournament, he is by far one of the best supports out there in this tournament right now, because we have seen what he can do. His initiation was always on point, his flash plays, and also we're going to be seeing an invade coming out on the top side of the map. They're just going to reset it, and they're just going to walk away. And Ronan is getting a little bit low there, damage coming out from Crixie on this extreme, and also the 10 goes in, Sky Protector goes in, and he's trying to kill off the Shadow, but Shadow is on Anchor, and he can just walk away without getting so much amount of damage. So we're just gonna slow down a little bit. But on the other side of the map, Insip is getting very low, and there was a missed ulti coming out from Spike, so he's not able to get much anything out of it. And we can see Hijo getting the free farm on both sides of the map.
Well, actually, I've never seen any Kilgroth perform good like through mid game. He's always been a late game hero for me. So like I'm really interested to see how the Skillgot's gonna adjust his way of farming so that he can reach like that proper point of fighting that quicker, because until then you take fights you're gonna lose. It's not really worth
And also Kilgrod, if you fall behind, then there's no way for him to come back into the match, right? Because he's just gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
here's the thing about the kill road, right? If you're not ahead in lane and if you're not getting the goal that you want, right? Then you wouldn't be able to do anything much. Because even if you go in, proc your ultimate as well, but then you're just gonna get destroyed. You won't be able to do much of anything. And so the Slayer is gonna be started from the side of Infinity Protocol, and I don't think I guess they know about it, but I don't think they're gonna contest because it's going too low. It's down to 2K,
there might
down
be a
to
last
1K.
second
It's
steal.
getting really close.
Oh, that's so sad for Thane.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ulti coming out, but can they get some complimentary kill coming out? The Lumber is stunned right now, but he gets away with a sliver of health. There was a beautiful Lavial ulti coming from the both side of the map, but yeah,
That
if they
Thorn
got a
ultimate did
complimentary
so
kill for
much
that,
damage in that fight.
yeah. I mean, if they were able to get some complimentary kill off of that, then they would have been really good. And also, I was really surprised to see Illumia holding down the ultimate, right? If the Thane and the Illumia were able to connect the ultimates together, then I'm pretty sure the Slayer could have been in the favor of Lazy, right? But Illumia just holding on to the ultimate did nothing much, and we can see CRG Darkness waiting in the bush. He's trying to go for a steal. That's what happens. Like she will not be able to get it.
A command levels restraint. I thought he was just gonna go there and go all out, but it's a good thing he stayed silent. Zephys came there. It would have been a definite drop.
Yeah, but then I'm really intrigued to see this kill growth coming to action, Like, I just want kill growth right now, I mean, outro just to farm out and, like take it to the mid-late game. Because if you go into the late game, then I honestly feel like Team Lazy will have a better, they will have better team fights, they will have more damage compared to the side of Infinity Protocol, right? So I just want kill growth to avoid fight for now, just split push, pick up some farm. And so I would like to see the itemization done. Like, can you bring up the screen again? Yeah, thank you so much for that. So we can see the itemization. Kilgrod, look at that, he only has 2k gold at the moment, so he needs to just farm out. Whereas if you look at Irie is like ahead by few hundred gold, but let's see what happens. Oh, Sky Protector, he might go down right here, but he's just gonna dissuade them and he's just gonna walk away from this. So right now I really like the respect given to both these two teams giving respect to each other, because we have seen in the finals the bracket and the Illumia ulti comes on and 10 Sky Protector on his 10 tries to follow up with it, but he's not able to get anyone, so with that there will be no side lows in the side. But then Artro is able to get the mid turret, and with that he'll just be able to walk away. So this is what I was talking about, right? Artro, you just want him to go side lane farm after that later into the stages, because if he falls behind then it'll be so hard for him to come back, right?
Yeah, but I really like Kilgrod's passive though. It's almost like a devil's handshake, right?
Yeah, I mean it is though, sort of. Not like a Xerox way, but it is kind of sort of. And also you can see the attack speed coming off from Kilgore. He was just able to take the vision burn instantly like that. And also with that, the Dragon is gonna get started and there is gonna be no contest. So the Dragon is in the favor of Team Lazy. So
I think
they got something. Yeah,
both
they got something out of that
objective each.
And yeah, and also if you look at the top side of the map, the Illumia ulti lanes in, so they're able to see where all of them are, and with that, they will not be able to secure the Slayer. But you might see a team fight erupting soon, because Atro is coming, the Q God is coming. He is making a rotation, whereas Irie and the Slayer gets secured by Extreme on this Crixie. Holy crap! What just happened right there? They had two junglers, both with Smite on. But at the end of the day, Crixie comes on the top and he's able to secure the Slayer. So
that's
right
the
now,
range.
in terms of objective, like Team Infinite Protocol has two Slayers, one drag, whereas on the other side they have only one drag.
Yeah. Like that Crixie has left me speechless, man. Doing I'm always surprised when people are pulling like sort of high risk moves during like finals.
Yep.
It's always like you need a lot of courage to do that and practice to do that, and that really shows at moments like these.
Oh, the ultimate comes and I'm just gonna cut you off, but then there was a beautiful engage coming off on Sky Protector, but Thorn was able to just dissuade from that, and because of that he wasn't able to die. But then we can see a lot of like we know what Team Lazy are trying to do, right? And also Hijo trying to go on this Ultra, but I don't think Hijo can take this fight unless he gets the help. The reinforcement are here, and T and Shadow on this Necro tried to kill, try to deal some damage, but to no able, he won't be able to get anything. But yeah, that was actually a good read of the map
Yeah.
coming out from Metro, right? He knew that, like the Irie, like he was just playing passively,
Mhm.
but as soon as he tried to engage, like he knew that someone was lurking behind the jungle, and so he was able to read the map properly, and with that he was able to go away. And Lumber might go down there, but then he's just going to use his second skill and just walk away safe. Oh, the Lumia ulti comes on and scouts the entirety of the map, so because of this, Necrod will not be able to join this team fight. So right now, Illumia is fully utilizing her ultimate to the extent of, catching out the vision. And here's the thing, right? Vision is the most important part of the game, and also we can see a dive. We might see a dive coming in right here because Spike on the Zephyrs is just waiting for him, but he might be scouted up by Shadow, and he has the information, and he jumps on the sky, and the first blood goes into the favor of Extreme. There was a beautiful play coming out from Crixie. And also the ultimate is gonna come down, but it's not gonna land on anybody, and Sky Protection is just gonna go away with a sliver of health. But we can see a rotation coming out from the mid side of the map, but I think they're gonna get a kill on this Joe. And also the ulti comes out by the Thor, by the 10, and he's getting so low, and they're going in really deep, they're diving in really deep. Will they be punished for this? No, but then they'll just take out the tower and they'll just walk away safe.
I think this was the longest time anyone has taken to do a first blood
Yep.
in this tournament.
First blood, yeah, exactly. We're 8 minutes into the match, and the first blood came just now. And also with Illumia ulti, Ring of that, they know that the Slayer has been started, but I'm pretty sure they can't do anything much of it because all of them return back to best. So with that, they're just going to reset. But right now, yeah, everything is going neck to neck. It's just that team, because of that tower secure and also the first blood coming in the favor of protocol, they're leading the map by 2 gold, and also we can see UT dishing out a lot of damage. There was a good size step coming up from Matro, so the rest of that, the initiation will stop right there. And yeah, the dragon is up, and also the level arrow lands on Thorn, but to no avail. He's gonna walk away. There was a beautiful re-initiation coming up from the Zephyrs, but let's see whether Thorn will get destroyed or not. But then he's still alive. She's sidestepping every abilities that be thrown at him, and Spike tries to go for the Necro. Elina ulti lands as well, but he won't be able to get anything much of it. And also the Slayer has been dropped, and then the Illumia is gonna get destroyed by Extreme on this Crixie right now. This Crixie pick, I see why so many teams tried to ban this Crixie in the side of Extreme, because Extreme on this Crixie is just doing so much amount of work. She's doing so much amount of damage, and Lawyer might get down right there, and he goes down as well. And in the mid side of the map, we can see the Zephyr is getting so low. The Crixie is trying his best to take him off the map, and Lumber is gonna follow it up. And that was a beautiful ultimate of the Crixie. And I think Zephyr is gonna fall on the flicker to follow through, but Zephyr is tanky as well. And whenever he actually goes low, he gets some armor and MR. So because of that, he was able to withstand most of everything.
Lumber's just doing that CC so well, man. He knows his role properly. He just goes and puts that out properly, gets that kill. I don't remember who was roaming with him. Was it Irie?
It was, yeah. I mean, like, they're distributing everywhere. Like sometimes it's Irie, sometimes it's the Crixie. Like I'm really happy to see like whatever is happening on the map right now. Because Insif, CRG Insif on his numbers proving to be pain in the ass for team Lazy. But because of him, he doesn't able to do anything. We can see a 1v1 coming out on the top side of the map, and Spike will be the first reinforcement to arrive, and you can see the damage down coming out from Matro on this kill drop. At
Finally,
the moment,
man.
Hijo on this Irie, yeah, he can't do anything much, and this is where things will look really scary. And Shadow tries to make sure that the tower is not again. He's able to succeed that, but yeah, this is what I was talking about. The fuel got pick, right? In the last pick, but then level is gonna go down. CRG tried to take out Noy on this level, but in the end, he's gonna end up giving up his life. But yeah, there was a good catch coming out. It was literally 2v2, but he was able to get Noy on this level, so that was really good. And also with that fight in the outer tower, the first inner turret the outer turret in the top lane is gonna finally fall off.
Still, Red Team is farming well. Like, you can look at the gold diff, it's not that big, considering that they almost have a 5 kill deficit.
And also, if you go into the late stages of the game, right? Crixie and Lumber, like these are the two heroes that can easily secure objectives. Like,
look
you can
at
see a
that
2v1
kill growth.
coming on, but look at that life steal coming out from Matro on this kill growth. And this is what we're talking about. Late coming into the late game. If he is ahead, if he is from them, things are going to be looking so scary for them. And also, he is top of the chart. Look at the level. Look at the goal. Look at the goal in favor of Kilgore. He's at 0.6k.
Are we gonna see another fight happen in the mid lane?
Yeah, most probably, and also the supports are gonna spot each other, but I'm pretty sure they're just gonna wave. Hi, bye, and they're just gonna walk away because both of them are not gonna be dealing
You know,
any sort of damage
imagine-
to each other, right?
Kuma, imagine a scenario where like the tanks are the only two people left alive and they need to fight,
Yeah.
and they only have auto attacks. Like,
Yeah, and
that's
then
slow
like even
torture.
if that even if that happens, like the cooldown reset will come out, and I'm pretty sure before anybody dies, all the team will be there for the
Yeah, I
backup.
know.
Like, yeah.
Like the damage doesn't mean anything. Oh, look at this.
Look at this damage coming up from Atro on this Hijo, and Irie trying his best to outplay, but it's no other. And Grixie comes in, and even Thorn is gonna fall off there. There was a beautiful Illuminati coming out.
Oh,
And
that's
Atro, he's
thirst.
gonna fall on. That was a beautiful kill coming out. That was a good rotation play, but then because
That
of
was
this,
a greedy move.
I honestly feel like Lazy is gonna get the Slayer if they're able to burst them down easily, and it's going solo. And that was a beautiful play, like a solo play coming out from Atro, right? Like. He made sure that he got the attention of all of them, and because of that they were able to get the Slayer. But let's see what can they do with the Slayer pick. And the Earth Splitter has been dropped by Lumber, but to no avail, they're not gonna get anything out of it. And the Dragon has spawned, so we're gonna be seeing a Dragon fight pretty much soon. And also look at the death timer, right? Itro will not be for this Dragon fight, he will not be there. 4 seconds on the clock, and look at the Dragon being routed by Thor. And with that, that was really close. That was a default coming out, and also Sky Protector gets a kill on Crixie, so that's huge for them. Like practically they're trading objectives for a hero, right?
Yeah.
Even yeah,
But
so that's
on the
really
long
good
run,
work.
wouldn't you prefer the objective though?
Yep, exactly. I mean, like at the end of the day, a dragon buff is always better than getting a krill. But yeah, at the end of the day, if they're able to pick one or two of them up, and also Hijo, he's in a really wrong spot, right? He might get the Earth Splitter comes down, and with that, then he's gonna get so low right now. If they're able to take out this 10, then I'm pretty sure they're gonna win the entire fight. And also, CRG Darkness is able to take out the is able to take out the 10, and Zephyrus tries to go in deep. He's trying to get some complementary kill, but I don't think he's gonna get off alive. And also, Hijo is gonna get so. Necro went down so low. He got the kill, but yeah, they got a complementary kill with that as well. It was a threat for a mid and a jungler, and anytime from there they will take it. Atro is making sure the split push when it's happening, but then they have an Irene, they have a Pixie. We're just gonna make sure that he doesn't get much of the objective.
Infinite Slayer has appeared.
That was
Prepare
a
for the final
well
battle.
tried attempt from Thorn there, the flicker ultimate, but just slightly off. I don't. Even then, I don't think it would have gotten the kill.
Yeah. And also look at that. Spike is just gonna the Heaven's Down is gonna be there, and Atro going in really deep. He had no vision over there, and there was no need for them to follow because of the fact that he's technically lurking in the jungle, and that is what happened, and he's gonna end up paying with his life. And also Spike is in a really bad spot right there. He might get taken out by Hijo, but his Sky Protector is there with him to protect him with his life, and he's just able to walk away. Can you show me the build as well? Because we're entering the later stages of the match, and I'm pretty sure everybody is up to. Okay, so this is an interesting build coming out from the Zappis as well. Like, that's not your traditional build that you generally build on surface, but he opted
Can
to
Sky
go
steal
for-
this though?
Yeah, Sky might be able to steal this, and
Infinite Slayer has been
it has been secured by Thorn, and with that I think they'll be able to clean up. Look at Thorn, look at the damage coming up from Thorn, and also look at Hijo just trying to kill off Ronan, and also with that Spike will be the next one to follow up. He's going for extreme, but I don't think he's gonna make that alive, and that with that they're able to get like a half edge and also a double kill coming out in the side of Thorn, and Thorn is just so ahead into the game right now. Look at the damage dishing off on him, right? Like he doesn't care about what tanks is in front of him, and I think with this they'll be able to secure the first game. Because if you look at the deck timer, it's 50 and 30 seconds, right? So I don't think the Earth Spirit comes up, it's able to land on Illumia, and they're trying to see whether they can get a kill off of that. But then they still have Atro alive, so let's see what Atro can do, but I don't think he can do much. He can't do anything about it. Look at the health dropping, look at the damage coming up from Darkness and Extreme. So with that, we are gonna go to game 2, and game 1 goes into...
My bet is looking...
Oh, there was a beautiful knockback coming out from 10, but then to no avail, they just gotta close out the game. And with that, Infinity Protocol takes game 1.
Double kill.
I think me winning my bet is looking much. Okay guys, I think yeah.
Yeah? I thought I lost you there for a second.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just an My internet is a real. Uh, I won't say
Yeah,
the
yeah.
word. And okay, guys, we'll be right back with game number two.
All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going wrong like nonsense. Playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're out up till dawn. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Going wrong like nonsense. Playing with the monsters. They brought me alive.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to the second match of the day. I mean, the second round of the first of the grand finale, Rise of Titans Season 1. And it's going to be between Infinity Protocols and Team Lazy, and also Infinity Protocol were able to secure the first game for themselves. So yeah, things are looking pretty good in the favor of Infinity Protocols, and let's see what's gonna happen as well, right?
Blue team's
Because I'm
turret
pretty
to
sure
ban.
Team Lazy they're not gonna back down from a fight. We have seen a first blood coming out in the end minutes, like both the matches. I mean, the first matches that started everything off, it was a passive match, right? Both of them respecting each other, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing the respect coming out from like both these two teams, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing an actual clash of titans. Like they're just
Mm-hmm.
gonna clash it out.
Well, Kuma, as people say, it's not really over till it's over. So
Yeah,
you
exactly.
you can never back down. It's the grand
Hmm.
final. Like craziest stuff has
Red
happened.
team's turret to ban.
We can always see like a 2-3 comeback. You never know.
Yes, true. Like we just have to wait and watch until the final curtain call is being played, right? We can make all the assumptions we want, but hey, at the end of the
It
day,
needs to
right?
go till the last team fight of the last game.
To pick.
Yep. So yeah, as we can see, like the bans have like these are the bans that we have seen, but then an Irie ban is gonna come out because last match we have seen what Hijo can do on this Irie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he dealt so much amount of damage and he was able to split push well. Even in team fights, he did so much with his knockup coming on, and he was losing out to Atro on the kill guard, but coming into the late game, like he was able to rotate properly with the team, and also with this Irie ability to reach faster than normal offlaner. So I
Mm-hmm.
think maybe that's one of the main reasons why it's gonna get banned out. And also you can see the Omen and the Tulan being banned out, and the Thorn is gonna be locked in for Darkness. And we have seen this might be a recap of the first game, right? Thorn was left untouched in all of the team fights, and also because of that, Thorn was able to get so many kills, and he was able to dish out so much amount of damage right from the backline.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited to see this Thorn again. So let's see how are they gonna reply to this. Alien is open right now, so Arturo might want to grab this alien for himself, but let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what the picks are gonna be. And also the Anet has been locked in. So do you think this Anet is gonna go as a utility mid lane, mid lane, or do you think he's gonna go into the proper support role? What do you
We
think?
have we have seen more Anet mid lanes
Hmm.
than like Anet supports.
Oh, oh yeah, and also I'm guessing if the Violet is locked in for Neuer, then I'm gonna guess they're gonna go for the
Red
farming straight.
team's
Okay, so
turret
they're just
to
gonna
pick.
change it in the last minute, and the Talanos is gonna be locked in for Neuer. What do you think about this Talanos pick?
Telenis has really been a a really weird pick in so far in the tournament. Some like it's always been either, and we've never seen like a Telenis perform just average regular, and then and then the rest of the outcome is decided by the
Hmm.
team. It's always
Yep.
that Telenis absolutely comes and starts stomping from the early game,
To
or
ban.
just underperforms, and because of that, the team is just completely lacking in damage, and now they are just straight up dropping because they can't dish out the same thing back.
Yeah. And also because of the fact that there are so many supports, there are so many offlaners who can just reach the backline easily, right? If
Mm-hmm.
Talanis, his flicker is on cooldown, then there is no way for him to run away, right? But I honestly feel like even if they're able to do this, the Anet, I guess because of the Anet pick, they're going for the Talanis pick as well. Because if Anet's been picked up, then even if they try to go for the Talanis who doesn't have a flicker, if Anet is able to
Blue
perfectly use
team's
her
turret to
ultimate,
ban.
then Talanis is just going to be left untouched. And also the one thing about Talanis is that if he has a bad early game, right? Then coming into the late game, Thor is just gonna Thor is just gonna delete this Talanis coming into the late game. Because for a Talanis, he needs to get that farm.
Red
He
team's
needs
turn
to
to
have those
ban.
early kills, right? He needs that early advantage, in order to perform well. Because if not, then it's gonna be so bad for him. And so the Crixie is gonna get banned out. I'm not surprised to see. Because we have always seen a Crixie being banned out when Infinity Protocol are playing, right? And also
Yeah.
we have seen what Extreme can do with this Crixie. The Crixie pit was so vital for them. Like he was able to dish out so much amount of damage, and on top of that, he was even able to secure Slayer. Like despite two junglers being there contesting for the Slayer, right?
Blue team's
So
turret
if
to
his
ban.
knockups are on point, then I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a hassle. So they're just like, we just don't want to deal with this Crixie. We have seen what you guys can do, and we're just gonna take it away from you. So the 10 and the Mina is gonna be banned coming out from the side because they already have a lumber in their hands. So what do you think a support is gonna fit into the team comp if you look at it? Because Mina has been banned out, 10 has been banned out. So do you think Annette is gonna go into the support role, or do you think Annette is just gonna stick to the mid role?
I still
'Cause
think
they
there's a
actually
chance they might go like Annette mid. They might take some.
Red team's turn
I have
to
like
pick.
I personally did play Malok support. I'm not telling they're gonna pick that. No one has ever picked that. I've not seen it in the tournament so far. But I'm telling there's a lot of flex picks,
true.
so we
And
can't
it's
really
really hard.
count out.
Yeah. Plus, the Liliana is gonna be banned out as well. And I in the mid lane, I really like Liliana and the Tulen, right? And also the Zeal is gonna be locked in by Hijo, and I haven't seen a Zeal when I was casting for any of the matches, so I'm really excited to see the Zeal being locked in.
I'm more
So I'm
excited
pretty sure.
about the Varus versus Allen. I don't know who'll win that fight. I've not seen them
No,
fight.
like I honestly feel like because the Zeal has been locked in, I feel like Varus is gonna go into the mid lane. Because in the mid side, since the Zeal has been picked up, I don't think they need any more magic damage, right? So
Yeah.
Varus might go into the mid lane and they might go for an offlane pick out there. But let's see what's gonna happen. And also they're trying to hover the Omar. So this is actually a really brilliant pick coming out from team um, Infinity Protocol. Because of the pick from Zeal, they're confused right now whether Varus is gonna go into the mid lane or whether Varus is gonna go
Oh,
into
crack.
the
Yeah,
offlane.
like I was expecting.
The Greg has been locked in. And also, oh, okay, so the Necro, they're trying to hover the Necro, and I think they might go for it, but they're hovering the Astrid as well, and the Astrid is gonna be locked in. So Astrid is gonna go into the jungle. What do you think about this pick? What do you think about this Astrid pick? Because I'm really not liking this pick. I was really happy with the Greg pick, but the Astrid pick coming out, like, how is she in meta, and how does she fit into this team composition?
I have seen a lot of Astrid picks here and there, but just based on like people I've played against and just on this tournament, Astrid is nice, but again, I don't understand her scaling like that. It's a really weird type of scaling what she has. So compared to that Zell on the jungle, I think she'll be in a back foot compared to Zell.
Yeah. And also if the Illumia is locked in, then this is going to be so good for team. Like the drafting phase is going to be in the favor of team Infinity Protocol. They're trying to see what they're going to be picking, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Illumia because Illumia Varus Jill into a number, right? Like this is the team that you're expecting out to win because Lumber is just gonna throw his Earth Splitter followed up by Illumia Ultimate and able to get like 3-4 of them, Varus is just gonna go in and Silly just procs his ultimate that they're just gonna die because of the fact that Thorn is gonna be on the backside and just gonna be dishing out a lot of damage, right?
We'll see if Crack is able to get the chains
Yeah.
up and try to feed his ADC. If
Yeah, exactly.
if he does his role properly, if Talanis is fed early game, then it's just gonna snowball like later
And
on.
also,
You're not stopping
see, here's the thing about Greg, right? If you're not able to hook their main carries, then it's of no point. Because if you hook a Zeal, a Varus, or a Lumber, then like after the hook, it's just gonna be on the back line, right? So that will give an advantage to Infinity Protocol because even if they hook a
10
Varus,
seconds
Barret will just be able to
remaining.
dish out damage, and even if it's a Zeal, as soon as the hook lands, he's gonna just ulti, dish proc some damage, and just move away, right? But if let's see how Greg is gonna play this game out, and also his ability can be cancelled by a lot of people on the side of Team Infinity. So let's see how things play out.
Hmm.
So if you look at the talent spell coming out, we can see Hijo on this Varus going for the sprint, and Atro is gonna pick up the roar. So yeah, and I really like this Alan pick because for me, like Alan is one of my favorite planner right now because of his kit and also because of the talent spell roar as well, right? It complements his skill ability so well because of his roar. So I'm really excited to see what we are what we are going to be getting. And also, chat, if you're viewers, if you're in the chat right now, do let us know who do you think is going to come out on top with these picks coming on. And also, we have a giveaway, so make sure to follow and to support the stream. Also, make sure to give a like on the stream as well. And also, we will be coming back with a lot of tournaments. So yeah, there will be a lot of giveaways in the future as well. Okay, so with that, Astrid is going to start out with his blue even. the Zeal is gonna come up with his blue, and they're trying to make an invade, but I don't think the invade is gonna be possible, and they're just gonna break it up and they're just gonna walk away.
I really
Oh,
hope
even
that
in the
Crack can get these early game chains in properly. That'll be very necessary to get some quick gold and
yep,
then try to build like the primary items that are required.
yeah. Oh, CRG Darkness might get caught up it. That was a beautiful hook coming out, but then he didn't have his ulti, so Thorn is just gonna easily walk away from this, and yeah, the dragon might be secured for the Taloners, and yeah, that will be the end of that. Okay, so the dragon is gonna reset. It's not gonna be secured by anyone, and Sky Protector tries to go for the hook, trying to see if anyone is there. But you can see a rotation coming out on the top side of the map, right? So Shadow is. I think this might be a gang up top, but then Thorn decided to go back to base, so it's just gonna end at that.
Illumia's gonna be like really. I'm really waiting to see those ults pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Like towards the late game, like you don't need anyone to bush check. Just keep
Yep,
spamming
exactly.
a ult once a while, and you know what is going on.
Yeah.
If they're farming, are they taking the dragon? What's their position?
and Slayer have appeared.
Yeah, this is the one thing I like about Illumia coming to the late game. It's not about damage, but it's about the vision control, right? And he has, and look at the ulti being popped up right now, so they know that they're nowhere near Slayer, and with that they will easily take down the Slayer. So the first Slayer goes in to the favor of Team Infinite Protocols, and I'm really happy, like excited to see, and also a rotation coming out in the both side of the map. Extreme is gonna take down the dragon immediately, and also Insif tries to go for the Earth Spider, but he catches no one, so it's just that they're just gonna go away. And also Sky Protector, we are still yet to see. We're 2 minutes into the game, and we're still yet to see a hook coming out from him.
And again, like last match, still no first blood. No one's really
Yeah.
battling it out, even
Yeah, I mean,
including the
all of-
bottom
yeah.
lane.
I mean, honestly, they're just trying to farm up, and cause I'm pretty sure all of the team they're in the grand finals because of a reason, right? They
Yeah.
know the damage output. They know when is the right time for the champions to spike, right? For the heroes to spike and at which level or one specific item spike, right? So they're just waiting for that, and I'm really happy to see the passive play coming out from both the two teams, like respecting each other. So there was a bit of a hook coming out into Insif, but then that's a lumber that you have hooked into, and you didn't proc your ultimate, so he's just gonna go away. He didn't take much of a damage, and see, this is what I was talking about. And we can see again coming up in the top side of the man, and Talonus, I think he might fall. And there was a beautiful Earth Spinner coming out, and also the ultimate being used, the button is gonna be picked up by the Thorn on Darkness, and this is what Infinity Protocol wanted, right? They want to get the ADC ahead into the game. So also the hook is gonna go, but then it's not gonna land on Shadow. But that was a beautiful map. That was a beautiful rotation coming out overall from the side of Team Infinity Protocol. And but then yeah, credit goes to CRG Insib on this lumber. That was a really good Earth Splitter coming out from him as well. Oh, the hook is gonna go, but Extreme is just gonna sidestep that away. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and Etro might get caught up right there. The Allen might fall on the ultimate big pop right there, and with that, he can't go anywhere. He tries to go in, he tries to become invulnerable for some time, but he's not gonna get any kill. And Earth Splitter comes in, so because of that, Spike will not be able to do. Spike might go down here. Spike is getting really low, but then the new time poked him, but he's gonna get the kill, and Anne tries to make sure. There was a beautiful ulti coming out from Greg, but Ronan and Sky Protector, they were not in sync at all, so because of that, they're not gonna get any kill, and CRG himself going down so low, and with that, Ronan will be able to take up the kill on the lumber, but yeah, there was kind of like a miscommunication play coming out from Ronan and Sky Protector. I knew what they were trying to do, but really good ulti coming up from Sky Protector, but because of the Anet going in and throwing out the ulti, and the Illumi ulti is gonna being thrown out, but to no avail, they're not gonna get any kill.
But did you look at that? That Varus is still alive. They could
Yep.
not kill her.
Yeah, even CRG Insif, like on this lumber, he was just running away with the sleeper himself, but at the end of the day, they got one kill for that, right? And I'm really intrigued, like to see the Grug ulti. That was actually a really good ulti coming out from Grug, but then Anan comes in and he tries to dissuade them from his ultimate, but at the end of the day he pushed them away further from Grug, so because of that they were not able to get the 2 kills, or else that could have been an easy double kill. And also the hook is gonna come on, but the minion is just gonna block it off, and yeah, Cherry Darkness is in a really good spot right now. And also look at the damage coming out, like Nowhere is just down to half HP right now. He has taken out 80% of the health. The ultimate is gonna come in, and the hook is gonna land. I'm pretty sure Sky Protector, I thought he was gonna go for the ulti, but no, he's not gonna use his ulti, and Zeal tries to go in deep. He tries to get a pick up, but they're not gonna get anything, and they're just gonna walk away.
I don't
Whereas
think
on the
Telenis is doing that well. Like you looked at her damage, generally when you expect like to see her putting down that S1 and then she's gonna like do that magic damage, you're really expecting like 4 shots at least like 3/4 HP, but nothing.
Yeah. And also the ultimate has been popped up by the Zeal, but then the beautiful ultimate coming out from Sky Protector, so because of that they will be able to take down the Zeal. That was actually a little bit of overstepping coming out from the Zeal, like not respecting Sky Protector, not respecting the back, right? He had his ultimate up, and also because of that he knew like there were no options for him to go away, and also because of that misplay coming out from 5VT Shadow, Team Lazy are gonna secure the Slayer for themselves. And we can see Sky Protectors lurking in the jungle. There was a beautiful hook coming out, and this is going to be an easy wipeout coming out, and Noir gets the kill, and the ulti is going to be used, but to Noir, but they're not going to get anything, and Spike is trying to, and Spike is there for the reinforcement, but they're just going to walk away, and the kill goes into the favor of Noir, and Noir is going to be feeling really happy about the kill, right? Because Telenas, if she gets ahead into the game, then you know if she becomes online, then this is going to be really good. And if you look at the itemization done as well, Shang-Chi being completely in the side of Noir, and Noir, he's trying to go, Zeal gets zooped again, and Zeal is going to get stunned right there, but will he go down? He pokes his ultimate, but then Noir is going to get the kill. The Illumia ultimate lands on 3 of them, but yeah, nothing is going to get done. They're not going to get any kills in favor of Team Infinity Protocol, but look at the top side of the map. Illumia tried to push the wave, and do you think he's going to get the tower? Yes, she is going to take the tower, so at the end of the day, we can say that was a good trade coming out, but Zeal, I don't think the Zeal pick is working out perfectly for them, right? Because he's not able to assassinate anyone at this point of time. Because if you look at the goal, right, Team Lazy has more goal. Like they're ahead by a 1k goal. And if you look at the itemization as well, Shang-Chi has been completed in Telenas. And if you look at Thorn is also finished. Here's Shang-Chi as well. So this is going to be the battle of the 2 ADCs coming into the mid side. Like who has better positioning. So they'll be able to win it, and also Greg doing Greg things. He's trying to take it, yeah. And the blue buff has been taken away from Zeal, so that is gonna hurt Shadow a lot. Because Zeal without a blue buff, you can't do much, right? You need that cooldown reduction, you need that mana boost. So he's not gonna be getting any of it so far.
It's not really a question of cooldown reduction. He's a very high mana consumption hero. He's gonna like put his moves like twice, thrice, and now he needs to go back or he needs to find an alternate source of mana.
Yeah, and also Ellen goes in deep. He tries to dissuade there from the Slayer, but Slayer is gonna go into the favor of Team Infinity Protocol. But at the end of the day, they trade it out with a drag, and also on top of that, Ellen gives up his life for it. So there was an objective-based trade, but at the end of the day, Team Infinity won that because of the fact that Ellen ended up dying, right? Like there was no need for Ellen to try to go and contest that, right? Like there was actually like he knew that they started the Slayer, so they should have just given it instead of trying to go his life away for free. And oof, extreme with the sidestep coming out. So Sky Protector was not able to land the hook. If that hook had landed, then I'm pretty sure we could have sent bye-bye to the Linnea, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. Slayer is gonna drop in the top side of the map, but they're not gonna get anything much of it. So yeah, they're just gonna reset off of that.
That Alain there, if he if he was like focused on trying to get that steal, maybe he should have gone a bit more late. Why such an early initiation? And even after that, like he slid inside like the wall instead of going outside it, which may have been like a fat finger, just a slight mistake, but that cost him quite dearly.
Yeah. And also we can see Shadow has finally picked up his blue, and Astrid is gonna go in ham. They know that they are outnumbered right here, and also Hijo is gonna go down, and then tries to go up this ulti, but a big hook coming out. And then his ulti lands in, and I'm pretty sure Hijo is gonna say bye-bye, and he's gonna be sent back to the arena yet again. So we can see a beautiful cross map play coming out, and also CRG Darkness and Insig, you're in the wrong spot right there. Darkness might go on here, but the hook by Sky Protector, that was really questionable. He went for the lumber instead of the ADC, right? So things were looking really good. Things were going into the favor of lazy, but because of the fact that they were not able to get the kill on the mid side of the map, because at the end of the day, if they're able to pick off the darkness and also a bit of a hook lens in extreme is just gonna get deleted right there and there, and they're gonna be so happy that Neuer is able to pick up the kill on the Talonus, because if you are able to get the Talonus ahead into the game, then Talonus just gonna win them the game because of the range priority that Talonus gets right from his ass one. And look at that, she takes 0 damage from the tower and she's able to take down the mid turret as well. They're gonna be rotating towards the boss after the map, actually just trying to make sure that Hijo doesn't go back to his base, and also with that I think they're gonna take the second outer turret as well. So the first outer turret, sorry. I mean the first inner turret, sorry. Wait, that's the outer inner, wait. Outer, inner, the middle turret, yeah. My bad.
Okay. Confusion moment.
Yeah, yeah, even casters get confused sometimes, here and there.
That's just the game, man.
Yeah, that's just a game. Like, that's just a game trying to,
Okay,
like,
and it builds Tomb of Reaper.
Oh, okay. Okay, and also the hook is gonna get landed, and if they're able to take CRG inside, but the Olivia ulti comes out, and also a beautiful Earth Splitter getting 3 of them, and Varus is just gonna go in, he's gonna get the first kill on Ronan, and Neuer is trying to use his ulti to make sure they don't come in. The hook is gonna miss it, the hook and land, and also there was a beautiful ulti crack coming out into the flicker combination, and they're able to take him out. And Spike, he's going really low, the ultimate has been procced, and it's not gonna be shared. There was a beautiful hook coming out, but he hooked the wrong guy, and then because of that, CRG Darkness is just gonna come up, take the kill, and with that, things are in favor of Team Infinity Protocol again. There was actually a beautiful fight coming out from, how it all started. Team Lazy looked good, but then because of the miss coming out from Sky Protector, right? And this is the thing I was talking about. If you hook the wrong person into your backline, then he's just gonna destroy you, and that is what happened in this case. And they're just gonna go straight up for the Slayer. The Slayer is going down, is 30,000 health, 20,000 health, 10,000 health now, and it's just gonna be secure. And also look at the zoning coming out from CRG Insip on this lumber, and also she's able to go away. But oh yeah, all credit goes to CRG Insip on this lumber. He was able to Earth Splitter. His Earth Splitter was on point, and he was able to get 3 of them. So because of that, it went into the favor of Team Infinity.
That, like, Grak has been consistently doing inconsistent pulls, if that makes sense.
Yep, true. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, like, his ulti, the flicker combination, that was actually really fun to watch, but then he just got off 1%, right? If he's able to catch like 2-3 of them, then that would have been really good. But then wasting your flicker ulti combination for one guy, I honestly feel like that is not so worth it. And let's see who is he gonna hook this time around. Because if he hooks the wrong person yet again, then it's gonna look really bad for Team Lazy. Because right now the goal is neck to neck, and coming into the later stage of the game, the goal is not gonna matter much, right? It all depends upon your team coordination and the fights that you pick. So let's see what's gonna happen. And we can see Sky Protector lurking around into the bush, but yeah, they have no vision over it, so they're not gonna go anything. But Spike is in the jungle, and they have no idea about it. And Spike is gonna catch off guard right there, because he thought all the Illumin was coming. And the Earth Splitter lands, and also the hook is gonna land on number, but that's not the person that you want to hook right now.
Man, the Grak really needs to up his game.
Yeah. I mean, if he's not able to land the hook, and if he's like, oh, the beautiful Illuminati coming out, and with that, look at the health bar going down for Ronan, and Astrid is forced. And also look at another hook coming out for CRG Insif. Like, I don't know. Oh, look at the damage coming out from Darkness, and he's just able to destroy Neuer, and with Neuer gone, I think they might be able to take down the inner, they might be able to take down the outer turrets as well. Look at the damage coming off of the end. For the first time in this game, Extreme is, he gets a beautiful hook and Extreme is instantly goes down, and here Shadows went in a little bit too deep. I guess they were really hungry for kills, and also a beautiful ulti. This is the ulti that I was talking about that might change the game, but CRG Darkness is left untouched, and with the look at the damage coming off from him.
What is that?
The marksman is left untouched, so because of that, they were able to destroy every one of them. Like, I was really happy to see Greg finally landing the hook, finally catching 2-3 of them in his ulti, but to he's not gonna get anything. And Astrid uses his ulti, and he's gonna get the double kill. He might get a triple kill, and yes, he gets the triple kill. I don't know what Infinity Protocol was trying to do right there. They got the outer turret, they should have just backed up, but instead, they were like, yo, we just don't want to go back to base, so send us back to base. So, but then because of a little bit of misplay coming out from them, they're gonna easily take down the Slayer, because now you're just gonna be in the backside of the map and you're just gonna take the Slayer away. Look at the health bar dropping, is just two of them sieging for the Slayer, but look at the health bars going down 1000, and yeah, Spike is
Oh
able
no,
to
no,
get it.
Illumia shouldn't.
Yeah, Illumia shouldn't go there, but then he has.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
there was a
dodge.
beautiful side step. Yeah, there was a beautiful side step coming out, but he's gonna fall down initially. And Lawyer, oh, if the ulti had landed, then FG Shadows might have fallen down with him. But yeah, that was actually a beautiful side step coming out from Extreme. Extreme has got his party shoes on. He has his dancing shoes on, and he's just swagging it out, moving left and right, and dodging every hook. I mean, dodging hooks, dodging all abilities, right? Except for the last part where he got hooked, and you know that was finally Sky Protector on this Greg gets a perfect hook, and they were able to get a
Oh,
kill.
missed
with it.
the
This is
ulti.
what I was talking about. Yeah, missed the ulti, but yeah, to no avail. I don't think they can't do much about it.
I think Annette has built Tome of Reaper just for Varys, just to like
Yeah.
make sure she doesn't get health back
Yep, true.
from a passive, because that's
Can
what makes her
we,
scary. in
Yeah,
the
can
team
we see the
fights.
item build? Yeah, exactly. So if you look at the itemization down as well, right? Everything is going neck to neck. So it all depends upon how their communication is, and also the Earth Splitter is gonna come in and Graf. He went in a little bit to him, and he's gonna be the first one to take it out. The next will be, and then most probably, and also he is going in really deep, and he's just gonna get instantly punished. And then I don't know what he was doing. Lawyer is very low. He might be the next one to go down, but Ronan is there to help his teammate and make sure they're not gonna get any kill. But then at the end of the day, it's a 2-for-2. So yeah,
This match
everything
is
is
too
going
much
neck to
neck
neck.
and neck, too much. Every fight they lose equal number of people on both sides, and
Hmm.
it'll just leave you. It'll just keep leaving you shocked that they're like so well. Even that fight was, I think, very well coordinated.
Yeah,
There were
exactly. It
deep
was very
pushes.
well.
There were like tank pushes. Like it's well done.
It was
Oh
very
my
well
god,
ordered,
this
but look at
damage.
the damage coming off from Thorn. That's not what you do against a Thorn. And if Spike goes down, he might go down right here, but he doesn't. But then they poke the Guardian Angel, and he's just gonna walk away from this. And also, Ronan was the second one to follow, but then yeah, they're not able to get this. But this is the thing. If you are disrespecting the Thorn, right, CRG Darkness,
Mhm.
we are already into the late game, and Thorn will be dealing way more amount of damage compared to your Telenus, right? So you should
Yeah.
make sure that you know you don't take those kind of fights ever again.
Look at this guy. He's three-shotting golems.
Yeah. So like he's just gonna like three shot like Street was gonna go down, like he got four shot by CRG Darkness on this turn.
And I don't know what they're gonna do. They need to like, I don't know, maybe have the alien jump on him or maybe have the Astrid jump on him. But these guys are also equally so good at sidestepping, and you need to watch out for the CC from
Yeah.
Illumia.
Oh, that was
Bad
a
ult.
yeah, that was a bad Earth Splitter coming out from CRG Insib, and that's one of the first few ulti, or maybe he was trying to make sure you know the other team, I mean his team members can come. Ooh, the hook might have landed on Hijo right there, but yeah, it was a little bit too far. But yeah, at the moment things are looking stall, and they're just gonna stall everything out. They're just gonna wait for the dragon or the Slayer to pop up, and also we can see Ellen going in deep for Hijo, and this might be one reason why they lose the
That's
game, and
a
they're gonna get the
mistake.
kill on Ellen. Whereas on the other side of the map, they're not gonna get anything out of it. So there was actually a little bit of overstay, I mean overextension coming out from Etro, and then he ends up paying with his life. He's gonna be he's gonna be down for 40 seconds in the map, and let's see how they can capitalize on this. Let's see how what plays are going to be made throughout the map, because Slayer is going to be up in 20 seconds, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a Slayer fight, and Etro will be late for the Slayer fight. So that might be the mistake of the game coming out from Team Lazy. That might be the mistake. And also, this is the thing, right? If you're coming into the late game, one mistake is going to cost you the game, and this might be it. Unless they're able to do a miracle steal, but at the end of the day, I don't think that steal is gonna come. You can see all of them waiting in the bush. They're just waiting for somebody to pop up, and they might get called off right there. Four members of Team Infinity Protocol in the bush waiting for someone to pop up, and it might be Sky Protector.
Oh,
Oh, the hook lands, and then he gets the hook, but then it's a Hijo again, and also the beautiful Earth Spirit Red
look at
Illumia
that
ulti
ultimate.
when she coming out, and look at the damage coming out. Sky Protector, he goes for the flashy plays, but to know that he gets no one, and look at CRG Darkness is still left untouched, and so because of that he will be able to dish out a lot of damage. But yeah, everyone is gonna fall one by one in favor of Lazy, and that fight looked really bad for Team Lazy. But at the end of the day, they were able to come out on top, and five of the members are still alive. So with this, they might be able to close the down game, because if you look at the death timers, it's 30 seconds. and I don't think Azil can do anything much of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna
and
drop
Lely
here.
just he's just gonna dive in and he has been proc button level. I told you, wait, he's getting a double kill and no, this is not what you should be doing right now. But the crack ulti land, and with that they are gonna take game two. I hope so.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
hope
That
and pray. Yeah, yeah.
there's no saving from
And
that point.
woo,
And
I actually want to see a replay of that fight because it looked really bad for Team Lazy, but I don't know how they ended up winning that team fight overall. Maybe it's because of the fact that Telenas was able to flicker and position herself so well.
that and
Because of that,
Astrid
yeah,
dealt so much damage there.
yeah,
Just spinning around like in the whole circle, just dealing so much damage to
hmm
them.
yeah. I mean, the start off was really good, like Lumber and the Illumia ulti combination was so good. But then, yeah,
Hmm.
at the end of the day, an Astrid being left untouched, and also he's going to be invulnerable when he's channeling his ultimate, right? And also, that was actually the fight turned in favor of Team Lazy right now as I watch the replay is because of the fact that they were all caught up in a tight spot, whereas Lazy was just because of the flicker being used and everyone able to reposition themselves so well.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, they come on top, and the game is gonna be down to 1-1. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm really excited for this series. Like this is one of the best series that we have seen so far in this tournament. Like they are
Definitely.
one of them. I mean, yeah, this is one of the main reasons why they are in the finale, right? In the grand finals of Rise of Titans. So we're gonna be seeing a lot more of these two teams, but we're gonna take a short break and we are gonna make the lobby and come back to you guys instantly for the third match. And let us know in the comment section down below who do you think is gonna come out on top? Do you think Lazy is gonna win this or do you think Infinity Protocol is gonna come out on top? So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, guys.
Alright,
Hi
guys, we're
guys.
back here. Yep.
Hi guys, we're back. And it's me and Crimson. So as usual, our conflicts of voice. Just announcing us into the stream. How are you all doing? I think a crazy set of matches, Crimson. What do you say? I mean, one game was won by Team Lazy. The first game was won by Team Infinite Protocol. Crazy matchups here. What do you
Absolutely.
think?
Yeah, absolutely. They have been quite amazing matchups. The Grak hook at the last to finish off that match was absolutely amazing. Oh,
Yes,
ho, ho,
indeed.
ho.
Yes, indeed. I think
That was something.
Sky Protector definitely, taking it away for Team Lazy, and of course, the rest of the team following up. So definitely a brilliant end to the second game, a very thrilling game, and I think we're all super duper excited for who's going to win Game Three. This is truly turning out to be a match worthy of the finale,
Yep. I mean, finales.
or the grand final, I would say. And of
Yep.
course, I think it was sad that our team Alpha could not be a part. But let's hope this goes as crazy as we expect it to. And on our screen, we see the pick and ban phase so far. We see the Laville, Thorn, and Hayate ban coming out from Team Lazy. And I think throughout the series, consistently this series specifically, they've consistently been banning marksmen. Grim, is that correct?
Red team's turn to ban.
Which marksman?
So Team Lazy has been banning marksmen consistently, right? In all the
Yeah,
matches.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Right.
happy they went
And,
on this
and
time.
interesting to see. What's interesting to see is Team Infinite Protocol is banning DS laners. Do you see that? So, quite interesting.
They already picked up the DS lane already in the DS. So,
Yep.
side of Infinite Protocol taking it smart, they have picked up their heroes, they have their mage and their support. Now, jungle can be a pretty much a flex pick in most situations. They are open, lot of open
Team's
jungle.
turn.
And they banned
Interesting
out
to
4
see.
marksmen. Yes.
The interesting part to see is no one has banned out Butterfly and is still open. I think IP may take that. Liz might want to take that to complete the jungling position, but them securing a Mina in DS lane was also a sensible choice.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see.
Ooh.
Very interesting here. And
Wisp in jungle is also a good option. Yeah, could be a good option there. I would say Butterfly.
I think it's going to be
extremely-
Tulin jungle most likely. What do you think?
Oh, Zephyrus. Tulin jungle, no. They won't have any mid laner then. Putting a mid laner, they'll get poked out really hard by Anna. Any other characters because they will be missing a marksman too. So Tulin in jungle.
Right. So what do you think is Fennec as the ADC? Oh, Violet. Violet
is a
would be a good
choice.
pick. I think Violet would be a good
Wisp
pick against
also.
Telenas. Wisp, not so sure. Wisp somehow seems. Oh, wow, interesting.
Sense. The last pick might turn into not Zephyrus. Oh yeah,
Red team's
Zephyrus.
turn to pick.
Oh, interesting. I was hoping not to see a Zephyrus.
Oh, what do you think? I mean, Wisp versus Telenas. Don't you think Telenas will outrange her quite easily?
Surely, first half of this match, she may just outrange him or range her exactly. Wisp will get poked hard. In laning phase, it is not as good. But comparatively, Telenas in a team fight scenario is far more what you would
Vulnerable.
call niche compared to Wisp. The AoE damage that Wisp gives is far too much compared to a Telenas.
But then
single shot.
Telenas is popular for the DPS, right? And she can deal out crazy DPS. And Spike, of course, going for his comfort pick Murad here. What do you think about that?
Murad is again a very high skill capped character. If you can pull him off, you can pull him off. It's a hell for the opponent. But if you fail to pull him off, well, we know how it goes. Oh, a Fennec coming out. Yeah, this is far better because the CC coming out from the Irie, the Wisp, the Zephyrus, the Thane would have been Murad's doom. This is a really interesting and a better pick. At least for me, I think this is a way better pick.
No, I
Very good
agree.
choice.
I think so obviously Spike just flexing his comfort pick and now choosing making the right decision. I think as well. that Fennec would be a right choice here, given the kind of CC that these guys are throwing. And with that,
Thane
yes, we
with
have our lineup
yeah.
for
Thane,
game
Thane with the
three.
flicker is good actually. He can go catch the Telanus pretty fast.
Yes, indeed.
10 seconds remaining.
It's going to be interesting. So, how the Thane plays? I mean, obviously, generally Thane with the flicker is more likely an aggressive Thane who's going to keep coming at you and try to zone you out or in.
Yeah, true, exactly. That is one good option shown by these people. But yeah, I think Zephys. The question is if Zephys and Thane can pair up well. If they do it well, the side of IP have IP has a real really in big trouble. But if they fail to pair up well, then
5 seconds.
it could be a little bit troublesome. If you ask me.
All right, here we go into game three. Grim, who do you think is going to win game three? Come on, tell me. I heard you make a
Well,
prediction of 3-1 to be the
yeah.
final score line.
For,
So,
oh
who do you
yeah.
think is going to be going 2-1 up in this game?
For my prediction to be ready, it has to be 2 games straight up. It's gonna be Infinite Protocol. This is gonna be a snowball victory. But that is what I think.
All
And
right.
depending on this pick, I might not be so sure now.
all right, very interesting. So predictions are changing here. Come on, Team Lazy, you're changing thoughts. Let's see if you can change the game as well.
Oh,
And here we go,
diving,
Darkness getting poked here by a net. Nice last hit there by Darkness. Brilliant last hit, I would say. Letting the opponents do all the work and then getting the last hit.
Yep, absolutely. That was really good. To Tulen, yeah, Tulen, he's starting to roam. Again, this is not like matches we have seen yesterday where they were putting in a lot of effort in. Okay, so they were putting a lot of effort in mid lane compared to we see a very standard fight scene scenario here, which we see in a lot of ranked games, where the mage moves bottom
Yes,
compared to where
so
mage
because
fights mid.
we've noticed that IP has consistently been trying to mix up and you change the lanes where they send their MMs, right, and try to confuse
Yep,
their
yeah.
opponent. But this time I think Team Lazy have resisted that, and Mina has been able to hold her lane quite well in the Dragon lane.
Mina
Mixer
in
would be
her
a pick.
lane, yeah. Mina in lane is again pretty good, but she's being denied a lot of farm. She's not able to take any of the.
And we
last
can see a
picks to
fight
get the
blowing out
maximum gold.
here. All five in. They're trying to get the dragon for Team Lazy. Likely get it. They've zoned out Team Infinite Protocol quite well, and they get it. And we see a fight brewing up here. Thane with the push. Thane charging in on Spike. Spike disengages. We see a first blood from Extreme onto Spike. And Lubber also taken
Oh
down.
my! That Thane is playing right out of his mind. The flash coming in inside the tower, pushing the Mina out completely. Cutting
Well
off her
played there
exits.
by Insip. And we see a pause coming out from
Oh.
Team LZY here.
Strategic timeout.
Well, whether it's strategic or technical remains to be found. Let's see.
True. True, very true. Yeah.
Do you know there's a giveaway coming soon for you guys? As you can see in the poll, a lot of you want that custom jersey. Have you checked it out, guys? Have you checked out our store? If not, just wait right up. We're gonna go ahead and show you our merch store presented by our merchandise partner, Hive Sports. And you will see the link on your chat very soon.
Alright, we are back into the match, I guess. So let's see. I mean, this has been the Wisp is pushing down bot by itself. Zephyr's in trouble. He's getting poked by the lumber, but okay, he makes it out. We see the ADC of on the side of Liz moving bottom again.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
Liz.
Yes.
Team Liz is moving bottom again to like I think they have had their fill of beating up. I guess.
Yes. And IP getting an early, slight early lead here, getting the 3 kills, for, the advantage for sure. Noah, meanwhile, farming up on that Telnas.
True. I think this match can
Look at,
be
do you see how good, Team IP is with the last hits? They've consistently been
true.
stealing the farm.
Absolutely, absolutely. They are they know the limits of their heroes. They know how well they play into each other and what their interactions. This
Yes,
this,
yes,
this team
yes.
has grinded the game.
Oh yes, I think that is
Wait,
clearly visible from their ranks as well as their gameplay. And they're
yep,
definitely,
absolutely.
one of the people who have played this, AOV and of course COT a lot as well.
Yep, definitely. So yeah, I mean, Fennec trying to take out the Slayer now. I think he will take it home with yeah, they take it out. For there 1 sec, I really looked like she was going in. But
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see what's gonna happen here. And they're looking to gank a net in the mid lane, and net pulling out that ulti, and they will now look to counter attack back out here, team IP.
Shane will just make a run with it for it. Like he's just happy. Okay, I'm gonna head out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So let's there are no major fights breaking out now. Everyone is busy farming. They want to farm up. They want to give their ADC some chance. So yeah, I guess is what the game is going to be about. Uh, can we see the items? So like I said, both the teams are farming up. We see Clee Sanctity and both the boots are also made on the side of the ADCs. So they're
But
looking
you
good.
can see, I
Both
think,
of them.
Telnas falling behind on that farm, as compared to the Wisp. Wisp are ahead by almost 400 gold, and
400 gold.
yeah, I
Not
mean,
much
not that
actually.
much, but still, I think it's
Yeah,
just 5 minutes into the game, right?
exactly. So I mean,
And you'd expect Telnas to
400.
farm faster than Wisp early on.
I see the problem being Wisp got a kill on the Talanas. I guess no, on the Talanas. On the Mina, yeah, the Mina.
Yeah.
So the fight in the bot lane where that
But
was
I think
lost.
Team
The gold lead.
Lazy defending the dragon very, very brilliantly here. And they
Oh,
steal
nice
it.
try.
Pike takes it away for Team Lazy. Very well played there by Team Lazy. Can they make the better of this fight? Extreme chasing in, now locking on to
Oh.
and caught out. Nice use of the stats there, and Extreme escapes.
Yep. I think this was really good. Nice try by Thane to steal it, but he fails to do so. Wisp using his movements well. Oh, that's ultimate coming out from the side of Delanis.
So you know what's interesting, Crimson? So far, all the objectives have been taken by Team Lazy. So that's a very good thing. In spite of losing fights, they've made sure to take the objectives. They've got the odd Slayer. They've got the 2 dragons, and that's
Yep.
definitely going to benefit them in the
So
long run.
yeah, true. That could be beneficial. They are able to keep the gold lead.
And we say
Go
fight breaking out.
close,
Tulen gets a knockout on Lumber. Tulen in trouble here. And taken out by Spike. Insip now being taken on.
Wisp coming
Oh,
out.
escaping. Taken out by the Wisp.
Nice ultimate.
More unable to escape, unfortunately. And Wisp with that gets his slick sting. And
Yeah.
trying to poke
Oh
out the
my
Annette. Annette's in
God.
big trouble here. And becomes untargetable and taken out by that Wisp. That last shot. And with that, we see a pause coming out from the blue team. Don't go anywhere, guys. Very interesting. So as I was saying, Crimson and the viewers, we have a crazy line of jerseys for you guys. Guys, these are completely customizable by our merchandise partners, Hive, and they'll be delivered right to your doorstep. You don't have to go out anywhere. And these are really good jerseys. Crimson, what do you have to say about these jerseys? I know you've got one.
Yeah. Yep. So these are pretty amazing jerseys. They're pretty comfortable and they are really awesome. That cool vibe factor is also the big plus point for this jerseys. So yeah, I think everyone should have their own jerseys. Anyone in esports, it's a different vibe. It's a different feeling to wear your own jersey. Yeah, so everyone go hit the check out these merchandise. They are quite good. They are very comfortable too. And then you have the flex factor too.
That's also the passive ability of added bonus of easiness of getting gamer girls.
Well.
Well, if she
That's a
thinks you
good
look
one.
smart, boom,
Yeah. Yeah.
advantage of
How's the guy?
hive.
So guys, please be really sure to check them out on the links given below. And yeah,
Please resume at 1:30 p.m. if they require. There's a limited number of pauses. Hey guys, sorry about that. So one of the players faced a game issue where the game crashed, and we're now back up and back into the match. So far 5 on the scoreline. Team Lazy have gotten most of the objectives.
So let's see. I mean, Wisp is pretty farmed up in this side, so they should be pretty good. This could be an easy match if they. Interesting. So they're not.
They're going for the
It's
dragon here, the
surprising
third
to see.
dragon.
Yeah, it's surprising to see they're not competing. I think they're taking the top. They just want to take the top.
They're taking the DS. They're taking the DS lane in the meanwhile. So while Team IP is taking the dragon in the bottom lane, Team Team Lazy is taking the Dark Slayer or the Infinite Slayer and trading objectives here. Team LZY. I think that's a good move. Didn't harm them that much, and definitely the Dark Slayer is a good objective to have. We saw yesterday that a lot of teams focusing on the Dark Slayer were winning the game.
Yeah. So even we see the Talanis completing a Slick Sting, so she's going to dish some damage too. Let's see. I guess this will be a good turning point for the side of Liz. They have been losing a few fights, so it will be very important for them to win a few. Keep up their.
Indeed. It's indeed a team Lazy now going for the fight. They want to push the top lane. They've got the Infinite Slayer, and they've got the buff. They've got the shields, and they will definitely want to make the most of it.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the mid lane is already looking like a fight fest. They're ready to take the fight here. Tulin backs
The
out.
Infinite Slayer has been summoned in the bottom lane. Wow.
I think
Lazy pulling up.
Yeah, they leave it a bit way behind, and now they all move top to give them an opportunity to take the top tower. Or they moved on mid. Okay, interesting. So, they're not actually so now it's a 4v5, or it was very interesting. I don't see what Liz is trying to do. They're not.
And the buff is also
They actually wasted.
They lost the playbook now.
Yeah, they actually wasted it somehow. I do not understand. Will they fail to communicate? Was there a communication issue, or they?
I think whatever the case, it's better to be safe than sorry. And meanwhile, they are now jumped on the waist.
Oh!
And Risk in trouble here, shut down by Spike. They get the tower as well. And good play there from Team Lazy, and they will now rotate mid to try and capitalize on the kill that they've got. Ijo is down for the next 20 seconds. They definitely want to pick up fights here, and the fight is broken out. Nice engage there. Team Infinite Protocol backing out, but Team Lazy on the chase. 5-1 situation. Shadow in the fight now. Shadow trying to Noir, takes out Noir, and Insif just 0 HP literally, but will escape. And well played from both these teams, but meanwhile another blue tower destroyed. Oh wow! So team, Lazy have got 2 towers in the top lane now. As a result
Now the Tulen is going to dish some damage. He has his Hakate diagram completed. Absolutely bonkers damage going to coming out of him now. Yeah, there you go. Muramasa completed on the wisp. Yeah, I think what we call our Talanis is also about to finish that one.
Yep,
He is
meanwhile
making
Spike
the
gets
basic
his
items.
go of Slaughter as well. So gonna get some crazy lifesteal now. He'll get much more sustain. Meanwhile, we see Lumber in some trouble here. Sky Protector escapes.
He plays Sky Protector and while playing Protector. Makes sense. Shadow walking through the river. I think they are going for an objective. I think now IP will be looking to get the Slayer. They don't want to lose it once again. They don't want that unnecessary pressure they had. That forced their tower loss in the top. 2 tower losses actually.
Yes.
So yeah, I think Lumber going back is not a good sign here. If IP rushes it now, they'll have no initiate for them. Because Mina is in bot and Lumber is in top, still walking.
Yep. I think they will definitely want to go for objectives now. CRG should look to or Team IP should look to get the Dark Slayer, whereas let's see that they are in fact looking to get it, and they've started it, but they've been spotted by Team Lazy here, and Telenas now. Team Lazy going for the fight. Insif trying to zone them out. You see Null coming out from Telenas. Meanwhile, Alex gets the Dark Slayer, and Team Infinite now on the offensive. They've summoned the Slayer and will look to take a couple of towers in the top lane. Meanwhile, Darkness trying to get some backstab here. And Team Lazy now defending against that Slayer. They don't want to give up that tower so easily. And Sky Protector in the meanwhile gets a kill on the Tulin in the mid lane, I think. Oh, in the top lane. And Insip now caught out here. 4-on-1 situation. Insip trying to escape. He's been taunted by Mina. Insip will be taken out by Spike. And Hijo now in trouble as well. Hijo and Shadow taken down. Team Lazy on the offensive. They get the second tower. They get the mid tower. And will now once again look to push in deep. They've got 3 men down for Team Infinite Protocol. Darkness now trying to defend. But Team Lazy on the offensive. Meanwhile, they lose the tower in the bottom lane. And wise choice, they look to quickly get the dragon. They know they've knocked out a couple of opponents. And it should be an easy dragon for them. Yes. Very well played there from Team Lazy. Not making any mistakes. Coming right back up in this game. They've taken the lead by 2k now.
Absolutely crucial, Silence. You've been that was perfectly right. Now they're just having immense pressure right now on the map. They are able to move deeper into the jungle.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see who's gonna go ahead and do it. Who's gonna win this match? 14 minutes in, very low killing match, I would say so far. You know, it's been a relatively calm match. What do you think about that, Twinston? You know, I think Irie's gonna get caught out here, trying to get a backstab. She's hiding in the bushes, but not caught, and she escapes it unhurt, undetected. And meanwhile, the Slayers spawned again, and both the teams looking to take that fight. They need that Slayer. Team Lazy know they need that Slayer to win. Team CRG know they need that Slayer to come back here. Meanwhile,
Very true.
Lazy trying to pressure the middle lane, forcing CRG to step away from the Slayer. Extreme constantly poking that Slayer there.
Ooh, so I think this is a pretty back and forth situation right now. Both the teams want to take it, but the other team is not allowing them to.
You know, I think this is precisely this. They're both playing it right here. They just need it's about one person making a mistake, and I think Insif is going to get caught out here. Insif and Tulin in trouble. Extreme flickers right into Team Lazy, and Team Lazy get the Tulin, and they will now look to capitalize. Atro caught out here. Atro escapes. Meanwhile, his team has gotten this Dark Lord Slayer, and Team Lazy now looking to close in on Team Infinite Protocol here. Can they defend against this push?
No, I think they're not released this. They have released it. So in mid lane. I think now the one of them like Fennec is So Fennec is pushing down the bottom lane actually.
Bottom lane, yes. And even Mina is trying to push top lane, so they're pressuring all 3 lanes simultaneously. It's going to be interesting to see Sky Protector clearing the creeps, making sure they're ready for the fight. And Mina joins the party. CRG Darkness, nice bush check there by Spike. And the fight breaking out. Alice with the ulti, and Stain backs out.
Ooh,
they get the tower.
This, Mina.
The fight taking out Shadow. Well played there. And
so
then
close.
escapes 0 HP. And they get a second mid tower as well, third tower as well. Team Infinite, Team Lazy looking to run it down mid. They've got 2 down, 3 down, 4. Man, Insif escaping. Insif in trouble here, taken down, and it's gonna be easy.
I think it's over.
Yes, indeed. Very well played there by Team LZY. I think second game 2-1 to them. Beautifully played. You know, I think they made a lot of pressure, and with that, game 3 going to Team LZY. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.
up my lungs. And if my mind worked backwards just for a minute, I'd hold on to you before the memory's gone. I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. You make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember. I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. You make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember. Here we go.
Welcome back to Game 4 of Rise of Titans Season 1 Grand Finale. It's between Infinity Protocols and Lazy. And if you're new to the stream, Lazy is up by 2 to 1. And if Lazy is able to win this game, then they are
Enemy's
gonna be
turret
your
to ban.
winners of Rise of Titans Season 1. But let's see, I'm pretty sure Team Infinity Protocol is gonna come back stronger and better into this match. So let's see what happens. And joining with me on the casting will be none other than Mr. Grims. So
Hello.
Grim, walk me through about the matches that just happened.
Yeah, so the 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 match you missed, right, was like
Mhm.
again like another crazy one of these matches we've seen like across all three. It's always been like really weird team fights and like really
Mhm.
weird
Mhm.
dynamics going through in the fights. Last match was again like
Opponent's
one of
turn
those.
to ban.
Lazy was very good at like zoning IP out of like
True. True.
the objectives. They were very good at the defense. They were doing very good at catching out the ADCs, and overall just much better consistency. It was not a again. It was not. I think this far, it's not really a game. It's not really a game of like punishing others on their mistakes. It's more about your like macro and micro being better than
Mhm.
theirs.
Mhm. 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 Yeah. True. And also, let's talk about the ban fest coming out because we can see the Thorn and the Hayate being banned out with followed up by Anat and the Children. And I'm not surprised to see the Hayate because we haven't seen even one Hayate in this match, right? Like Hayate is just being banned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tell me like why do you think like Hayate is always one of those heroes like which is always getting banned out?
Currently, I think if you want if you want very high like copious amounts of true damage, your only
Mm-hmm.
option is Hayate. Like Malok is there,
Yep,
but he's
true.
not really there. You've also got
Yep.
Irie, who's like burst true damage, but on a consistent crit basis, you need to like go Hayate. He's got that ultimate where he'll just get into area and everyone's getting true damage.
Yep.
He's got the S1 where it can bounce off enemies. So he's just such a menace.
Yeah, I mean like all the shenanigans that you can pull out with Hayate, right?
Yeah.
When Hayate like officially came, right? I wasn't a big fan of Hayate to be honest, right? Because I was like I didn't like his kid, but later on like there was one player, his name is Tios from Alpha Q. I'm not sure if you remember him or not, but then, yeah, he was the one who taught me how to play Hayate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after that, oh my god, I just started spamming him on rank, like spamming him everywhere if he doesn't get banned, and because of that, I was able to enjoy it to the fullest. And also, he is like a really good Hayate user, so he taught me how to play Hayate, and because of that, I started to know the potential, the damage potential coming out from Hayate, right? And I don't think we will be seeing Hayate in the next match as well, because it's just gonna get banned out. And I'm sad to say, like, I'm really happy to say that there is no one-trick players coming out from both sides of the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if their most used heroes are getting banned out, like, they have the opportunity to grab other heroes and show, like, what they can do, you know, like, revolve around a specific ADC marksman.
Noir has been positioning that Talon as well in the previous
Mhm, mhm.
matches. He's been
Yeah.
really, as much as we thought, like Talanis is not really gonna, have a really dynamic effect on that, like center of the team fight, but he really used that flicker and the running properly to
True.
place herself in the epicenter.
Yeah. I mean, see, here's the thing about ADC, right? If you're able to position well, then you can just get off that insane amount of damage that you want, right? And also, even in the in the second match, right? Yo-Yo was going so low, but then with a sliver of health, he was able to flicker and really position himself so well that he was able to come out with so many kills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was really happy to see. So it'll be really hard to track down this Noyo on this Telenos because even if they go for Telenos, they have a Mina, they have a number, right? Who can just make sure that their APC is not being reached, their marksman is left untouched or left unharmed. And also, I'm really surprised about this Mina pick coming out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go into the offline position, and also with the CC that they have, if they're able to change CC like 2-3 of them, for example, the Illumia and Adu, then things are gonna go in favor. But I just don't want to jinx it, so I'm not gonna say much. But yeah, let's talk about the red side pick as well for Infinity Protocol. They have locked in the Omen, they have locked in the Illumia, they have locked in the level. So what do you think about this? It's gonna be Omen versus Amina on top side of the map. So who do you think comes out on top?
Ban.
Or do you think Mina is just gonna play safe, look for those pick? Because at the end of the day, like, I don't think Mina is ever gonna win over an Omen, right?
I'm surprised he went for the Omen, like when Varys was not banned at the first ban phase. I would just straight up go Varys. She's just so good. Like in the current meta, you can even like I just got away with like 1v3s and 1v4s. I should not be like getting away with very comfortably. And in a straight 1v1 scenario, I'd give it to Omen any day. But
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna cut you off right there because the Tate and the Greg has been banned off, and Mina and the Lumber has been picked up. Team Lazy. So what do you think the support is gonna be in favor of Infinity Protocol? Because there's not much more support left. So do you think Infinity Protocol is gonna go for it? Because they need that front liner. They need a guy to soak up the delta for them. Right? So do you think it's gonna be do you think it's gonna be Tara, do you think it's gonna be the crate? Do you think it's
I
gonna
think it's the crest. I'm pretty sure it's the crest. Yeah, see, like in terms of pure tank ability, like mid team fight, you're putting crest ult, you're going in. Even late game, there's not gonna be an ADC who's gonna like, oh yeah, I'm gonna three shot through him apart. You're gonna have to put your work in. You need to put a lot of work in to kill crest during his ult. He's a really big sponge.
Yeah,
It's a team
so,
effort.
yeah, how does the crate really do this, right? Because I know about how crate is, but then really he goes off like he comes in right?
Yeah.
Also because of his ultimate, right? He's able to sustain so much, and also he's able to. He's a really good engagement. He's really good at engagement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you think this is gonna work? Because if Ilumia, here's the first, right? But Illumia's crate uses her ulti and pushes them away, then that's not gonna work in the favor of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this should be a really well coordinated ulti coming out from both Illumia and Crash. But here's the thing, if one is able to ulti on the Liliana or the Talanas, then Illumia can just follow it up easily with ulti. So at the moment, man, it's looking good, but Team Lazy, I honestly feel like if I look at the picks, their picks is way better, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And also they're going for 2 marksman comp, and it's going to be supported by a Mina and a number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
So
see
it's
what the
gonna be
last
so
pick
good,
will be.
yeah.
I think the double ADC thing is double ADC back like in the proper meta now? Is it like back in the day, like in the early days, double ADC was just so much good. And then people started going off meta and started discovering like more stuff. We like, although Rayama's not in this game, I wish he was. He can really punish ADC jungle. I feel like he'll just come in, stun you, just poke you, move you around, and that and Volcat, like those guys are really good at punishing double ADC, because those guys are like high burst, not just high HP but high burst and high sustaining hero. Got the Volcat ult and the like Rayama ult, both are high sustain. But your favorite pick in the last, we got a Zephys.
Yeah. Like whenever a Zephyrus gets picked up, I'm always excited and really happy to see a Zephyrus being picked up, because you know what he can do, right? Heaven from above, like his kit is just made, like, and also he is passive, right, to complement, because he can just dive in, and because of his passive, he can sustain so much, right, and he comes out unharmed as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but then here's the thing, right? They have a Fennec and they have a
10
Telenus on the other
seconds
side, on the
remaining.
blue side. So it might not even work in the favor of Team Infinite Protocol. But let's see what happens.
Zephys has been killing it though. Overall, as a like a statistic, if you take people who've played Zephys, it's been going quite well.
Oh, yep, true. Yeah. So yeah, without any further delay, we are gonna go back into the game. 6 minutes, the countdown has begun, and also chat, let us know in the comment section down below. Who do you think is gonna come out on top?
By
Do
the
you
way,
think it's gonna be, yeah?
Kuma,
Tell me.
whom do you think, just based on draft pick, whom do you think is the stronger side?
Titans.
I would put my money on the blue side of the team because of the pick coming out, because they are going for the 2 marksman comp, and I really like 2 marksman comp.
Mm-hmm.
So my money is gonna be on the blue side, but at the end of the day, it doesn't what you favor, right? It all depends upon how the team fight is gonna erupt, their macro and micro adjustments, and how the rotations, right? And also their chance of like which hero they're gonna pick it up in a team fight, right?
Lilian is very good
Yeah,
at early game poke. I don't think there's a clear way to dodge her like S1, S2. It just like just comes from under you. You don't know. Just boom, it's summoned. What do you do?
Yeah, and also the good thing about Liliana is his, the ability to kite as well. Like not just damage, right? He can easily reposition himself, but the Sky Protector is going in and he tries to pick up one of the kill, trying to knock them up, and also Neuer dealing out the damage. But it's just a start of the game, so Neuer wouldn't have the damage that you expect from him, right? But yeah, these are like the small things that they can expect to get from, and really, we need to watch out for Sky Protector. Because Sky Protector, even yesterday, he had a really he had an insane game. And even today, I'm pretty sure we will be seeing that even in Game 1, Game 2, and Game 3, we have seen there's like he makes little mistakes, right? Like you don't expect him to make any mistakes at all because he has been consistent. Like he's able to not just being able to protect his carries, but he's able to initiate properly. Like his Earth Splitter were always on point, so I'm really excited to see what he's going to be bringing into the table. Even Insif has been playing good, but then if we have to look, then Sky Protector always came out on top if you compare to CRG Insif, right? On support role. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see about this. But yeah, this two marksman pick, it might hunt them back really. I mean, it might hunt them back, but who knows? But then look at damage coming off from Spike. He's never get it. The death maneuver comes out from Zephyrs, and Omen chooses his ulti as well. He's gonna catch them in there, and Lumber throws out the Earth Splitter. He gets three of them. He's gonna flicker, and he might go out for his life, but Omen pulls him back, and Mina is there. Third damage is gonna go down on Hijo, but nothing is gonna be done, and yeah, they're just gonna walk it away. But at the end of the day, they give two kill. I mean, they give one kill away for that.
These
I
are
mean, two
the
kills away.
clear issues of having an early game. This is how mostly like early game of a double marksman goes. Can't really do much.
Yeah, but then here's the thing, right? If it goes to the late game, then things are gonna be so bad, right? Like, I mean, this is what Infinity Protocol wants, right? They just want to make sure they punish them for this double marksman pick. Because if they're not able to punish them for this marksman pick, then coming into the later stages of the game, they have a Mina and a Lumber who's just gonna be taking out each and every damage for them, and Spike and Noir is just gonna have that game of their life. They'll just be in the background and they'll just be dishing out so much amount of damage. So this is what Infinity Protocol should be doing. They should make sure that Lazy is put in an uncomfortable position out of the comfort zone and take out those picks like just now. There was a beautiful, well coordinated ulti coming out from all the teams, and I'm surprised to say like Sky Protector, if he had used his ultimate earlier, then I feel like there could have been less casualties. But then he waited on to hit to get like two, three of them. But see, here's the thing about Lumber as well. Even if you don't land your ulti, like if it's in the right spot, then they're gonna get slowed, and their movement speed is gonna be sucked out, right?
Yeah.
So they will not be able to move freely. So I honestly feel like he shouldn't have just waited on his ultimate, and he should have just gone for it instead of like saving.
I don't know why Zephyrus initiated on the Lumber.
Okay, so there's a beautiful ultimate coming out from the Crash, and Crash is going to use his ultimate, so because of that, they're just going to walk away. Spike also uses ultimate to make sure that no further engagement comes, but they know that the Crash ultimate is down, so I'm pretty sure they might look to start up a fight here, because Crash, that's one of the biggest ultimate cooldown coming out from him, and also on the both side, Laviel and Telenas is just going to take some exchanges here and there, but the Slayer has gone into the favor of Infinity Protocol, and that was easy clap picking it up. Yeah, so this is at the moment Infinity Protocol are doing so good, and also the arrow, the level ulti, the arrow is gonna land on Sky Protector, but no, they're not gonna get anything much of it. Yeah. But this is just a statement making by CRG Darkness, like letting them know I have my global presence. So even if you guys are trying to do something, trying to lure something, like I'm gonna stop all your shenanigans, because I'm just gonna throw my arrow and then it's gonna land. Because previous match, like yesterday night, I was so tilted because like the level arrow didn't even hit any person, right? But yeah, but it's different out there in this scenario, so I'm really happy to see that as well. And also Archo doing so well against the Tomon upside in the top side of the map, and Spike is just gonna try that ulti, knowing that he just wants to take down the turret, and also he might go down. That was a little bit of overextension coming on, like he should have just gone by, but then he gets the return kill, but then it's not him, but the Illumia with the beautiful ulti coming off him, they are gonna get a return kill, so Infinity Protocol will be happy about the ritual kill coming in their favor.
That's just the point. Both of the marksmen have not dropped. Both of them are just farming. Both of them are taking towers, getting gold. And
yeah, and tries to go for Noir, but then Noir is going to be left untouched. And yeah, and also you can see the reinforcement coming out. Ronan is on the backside of the map, but can you do something about it? No, he cannot, and he's just going to walk away. But yeah, I honestly feel like if Ronan rotated a little bit earlier, I honestly feel like they could have gotten 1 or 2 kills. And also because of that, the Dragon is gonna be started, and the Dragon is gonna go into the favor of the protocols, and I don't think Lazy can do anything much about it. It's just gonna go into their hands. And also, can we look at the itemization as well? I just want to see like what all items they are going for. Yeah. So it's pretty much standard build coming out. Shang-Chi has been finishing the side of
Look at Omen though.
love you as well.
That's an unusual first item.
Yeah. No, I mean he went for the anti-heal because of the fact that I guess that's to use it on Mina. But yeah, that's actually an unusual build coming out from the Omen. I actually don't understand this. I honestly feel like, anti-life heal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's always better to go as your second, I mean your third or fourth item. Because if you're going for first item, then you're not going to be getting the stats that you need, that you can actually be a menace in the map.
Like, I mean, you might
That
as
you can
well ask
actually-
Illumia to build
Yeah.
Tome of Reaper. Because
Yeah, but
ulti,
then-
guaranteed hit. And
Yep, exactly.
it's also...
I mean, it's always
Yeah.
it's always better to have it on your mech instead of your carries or your AD champions, right? I
Mhm.
honestly prefer anti-heal to be in favor of mages because at the end of the day, they are control mages and they will be able to land so much. I mean, they have AoE damage, right? So they will be able to like put it on a lot of people. But then Omen is just a single target hero, right? So it's not gonna help them that much, I would say. But yeah.
That boomstick on
That's a
Liliana is
question,
just
yeah.
so good. Look, she's just like 1s1 S2 combo boom. Ilyana's like Illumia's half health down.
Yeah, and as you can see, a fight has been started in the top side of the map. Crash is gonna pop his ultimate and know your mind go down here. Easy Climb is coming for the kill, but it's gonna be taken away by the Crash. And number Sky Protector might be the next one to follow up. Ronan trying to run for his life as well. He's trying to dish out some damage so that Sky Protector is protected, and Sky Protector is gonna be protected by Ronan, and he is gonna go back to bed. And look at the damage coming out from both the mages right there. Ronan going down so low, but then Extreme was forced to use his ultimate, so because of that, no, there will be no follow-up. But if you look
I
at
think
the
they should
both
go
side
for
of
the
map,
Slayer here.
Yeah, they will be going for the Slayer. This will be an objective-based trade because Spike is on the Dragon, and the Dragon might be secured by them unless Omen tries to do an heroic play. But let's see what happens because Ijo is right there, and he might even take it away. But it is resetted. The Dragon is resetted. That's a huge loss for the side of Team Lazy. The Dragon being resetted, like they could have
Now Red Team
traded
just
the
gonna
objective,
recuperate
yeah.
and attack for the...
recuperate, and yeah, they're just gonna go for the drag. So that, I don't know what happened. I don't know why the Dragon got resetted, but things are not looking in favor of Team Lazy at the moment.
I think Omen just was successful in his attempt to like draw attention from both of them towards him, so that at one point none of the three of them are attacking the dragon and they're all out of range. He just used their bloodthirst to his advantage, and that paid off.
Yeah. And also look at CRG Insiv, like he is not taking any damage at the moment. You can see the fog coming out from Neuer, but then his health regeneration is on point, and he's just regenerating, so he can take some little bit of damage. And look at that Sky Protector, he is in the wrong side of the map, and also Spike throws out the ulti in order to zone them away. And let's see whether they can take down this mid outer turret. Crash uses ulti, and this will be a really good initiation. Illumia ulti comes out, Easy Clap goes for Telenet, and Telenet is going to be instantly taken away. Next will be followed up by Sky Protector. Sky Protector, will he go down? Yes, he will go down, and Easy Clap takes up the kill on that. And even Easy Clap is going to pay for his life, but at the end of the day, he was able to take out the main carry. So yeah, things are looking really good for Initiator. I mean, sorry, not Initiators. So yeah, walk me through that team fight of what happened. Like, it was all Easy Clap going in for the Talanus, right? And he was able to get the kill as well.
That was just the proper,
That was a beautiful
like
coordinate, yeah.
CRG Insif taking advantage of his HP, just straight up going and becoming the big tank that the team needs, absorbing everything, and still look at his health. It's almost as if nothing happened.
Yeah, it felt like, it just feels like he went back to basic game, but in reality he didn't, right?
Yeah.
And this is the thing about Crash. And also, here's the thing, right? What I want Team Lazy to do is, like, if they can bait out the ultimate from CRG Insif, right? And they just disengage and then re-engage right after the ultimate cooldowns are, right after his ultimate has a reset, then things might look in the favor of Team Lazy, but we can't count them out yet because this is a 2 marksman comp. And coming into the later stages of the game, that this is going to be really good. But a beautiful initiation coming out. CRG Darkness dealing a lot of damage in the both side of the map, and also you can see the Crash trying to hover. He's trying to initiate a fight right now.
Omen is being a real annoying presence. He's just constantly having people draw their attention towards him, so that the others can start a team fight. And look at
And
this.
also the ultimate is going to be landed, followed up by the Illumia Crash. Lumia. That was a beautiful wombo combo coming out from them. And let's see whether they can clean it up or not. But look at Etro. Look at Etro going into the backline. He's able to destroy every one of them. Whereas Oman on the other side of the map, he's getting some towers in return. But that was a beautiful initiation coming out. I mean, it looked good for them, but it was 4v5 coming out in terms of Team Lazy. So Team Lazy were able to win that fight, but all credit goes to Atro on the Mina. He was just on the backline slicing everybody up, and Neuer was once again left untouched. And here's the thing, right? Whether they should focus on the Neuer and Hijo, you should not be
missed ult.
there. Okay, so there was an X marks the spot, but in this scenario, Hijo walks away because they were not able to land. So both ulti been whiffed out there. That is very rare to see. But then there was actually a really good outplay coming out from Hijo as well, right, on this open. Like generally, that's the
Cannot
part
have the
like
information.
yeah. The Illumia ulti picks out the information, and Zephyrus is gonna land. Zephyrus is gonna be right on time. And Zephyrus, I think he might get the steal right there. He will. Oh, but then it's been taken away by Ronan. And also the Earth Splitter comes in. He is able to knock two of them. Crash uses his ultimate but to Noi, but I don't think Crash can do anything much about it. But yeah, Easy Clap not being able to smite that is very questionable. Like, both the smites were never on point. Like, if you look at game 1, game 2, then it has always been a mage or the ADC like securing the objectives, right? So I honestly feel like both of them shouldn't have a jungler, because it's not the jungler like securing the objective. It's just the marksman and the mage securing objective one by one. But
Well, the
out
thing
here,
is
Ronan,
with double marksman, if you're down on towers, it doesn't really matter late game. Just one push, you can end the game. Literally, that's how much damage marksmen have.
and also here's the thing, right? Who will you focus on? Will you focus on the Phoenix or will you focus on the Telenas, right? And also Sky Protector, you should not be there right now, but then he's able to walk away. A little bit of poke has been there. He tries to check out the bush, but then they have no CC as such to chain him down, so he will be able to walk away.
Well, they can just bush check with Liliana. I don't know why Lumber is just wasting his time trying to bush check when he does not have any range.
Yeah. And also, I mean, that was actually a ballsy move coming up from Sky Protector, but you can see the confidence there, and Hijo might be in trouble out here. He might be forced to use his stick right, he might be forced to use his ultimate, and yes, he does. So with that, he'll be able to walk away, but they know that his flicker is down, his ultimate is down, so I guess this dragon fight might turn into the favor of Team Lazy. So the dragon has already started, he's going solo, let's see who can get it. That's been secured by Zephyrus. Zephyrus secures the dragon, and Zephyrus goes into the backline, but yeah, he's not able to catch Neuer. Neuer throws out his ultimate, and with that, no casualties will be done. But if you look at the map, Atro is going so low, and CRG Darkness, that is not what you should be doing. Yeah, that's the marksman flickering in for a kill, and that is not what you should be doing. You should always be behind you, and because of that, I think this might cost them the game. Because that was actually a throw coming out from CRG Darkness, right? I mean, it's understandable if he had flickered to go for Neuer or to go for their jungler, right? But then he flickered to kill off a Mina, and Mina is just a tank. He can't do anything much, and Hijo is going to get caught off. The Earth Splitter is going to ram in, and with the Sky Protector, is going to get the kill. And with that, they might take some auto turrets as well. But yeah, that was a questionable play coming out from CRG Darkness, right? What do you think about that? Well, flickering as a marksman.
Well, they do similar stuff like that. This game is just over, like in another minute or so. If they mess up another fight, the marksmen are gonna take everything. And as to the question about CRG Darkness, that was definitely a really big blunder that it's gonna cost. I don't really see him actually, flexing his range, flexing the fact that his level, he can shoot multiple people at once. Once he gets going, I don't think he's really doing that. I don't think he's using that. Even though the fact that Fennec also, according to me, made a mistake, he was very much focused on that crest.
Oh, and the Dark Lord is gonna be secured by Phoenix on Lazy, and things are gonna look really, really bad for Infinite Protocol. Easy Clap trying to get some complimentary kill. He will get it, but look at Extreme. Extreme, he might go down to Noe on the Stallion. The Spike is gonna follow it up, and they might get a kill on him. No, they're not gonna get the kill on him, but then they're able to secure the Dark Slayer. And also with that, CRG Insane fall down, followed up by CRG Darkness as well. So this is the comp that I was talking about, right? The comp is finally online for Lazy, and Team Infinite Protocol were on the driving seat, but they were not able to capitalize the lead that they had, right? And also coming into the late game, there is no way that they can succumb to this. Like, there is no way that they can take down the two marksmen. because the damage output coming out from them will just be huge. And also Sky Protector and Antro on this Mina, they're proving so good for this team fight. They're just soaking up all the damage. They're just ignoring everyone. Like Crash is being ignored everyone, and they're just soaking up all the damage. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is gonna be a close fight. But at the moment, things are working out in favor of Team Lazy. Because until and unless Spike and Neuer are left, if they are left untouched, then nothing is gonna happen to them. Like they can just dish out a lot of damage, and even the
Um,
tower is just gonna go down instantly. But you can see on the other side of the map, Omen is trying to end the game. Like Omen is trying to split push, and Mina
Mina's gone
is
back.
gonna go back. Yeah, Mina is gonna go back. Crash uses his ulti, making sure that nobody follows up. The air splitter is gonna be thrown, and I guess this is just a sidestep. I mean, this is just to make sure that they don't.
Omen might come
Uh,
from behind, and this might be
yeah,
a sandwich
check
attack.
the
They might
tower.
get pincered, but
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, the ultimate comes out from Illumian. Look at the damage being popped out. And Omen, he's trying to come in from the backline. Let's see what happens. Easy Climb goes in, but he's gonna go down instantly. There was a bit of a flicker ulti on Neuer. And Neuer, will he be punished for it? Will he go down? Yes, he goes down. And Spike might be the next one to follow. And Ronan, he shouldn't be there right now, but
oh,
he gets caught
Spike!
up as well. But it's Spike. Look at the dodge coming out from Spike. And also Hijo might go down
He's
here.
done.
Yeah, he's gonna poke and Etro coming in. He's trying to get some complimentary kill as well, but then yeah, he might get a kill on Hijo, but Hijo's just gonna walk away. Look at the damage being put out by
That
Etro
is the
despite
power
being
of
dead.
Laville.
Yeah, and Laville, whew, thank God that his positioning was so good into the match. And also that was actually a beautiful rotation coming up from Omen, right? Coming in from the backline. And then like that was a beautiful ulti flicker on Neuer on the Stellanus. And if they're able to take down the Stellanus or Spike on his
Even now, I think they have one final shot at another team fight, and after that, it'll be. Oh,
oh.
oh, only if Lumberer hit
Okay,
that.
yeah. No, I mean like that is just practically
Oh
like a
my
zone ultimate.
god.
Coming up, but then Extreme is just gonna be taken out. He was just standing there. I thought he was lagging maybe, but no, that is just a misplay coming out from Extreme on this Lumia. Like that was like
I don't
that
think
was
he
actually a
expected that much
disrespect.
burst.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is a disrespect giving out, and also Hijo might go down there, but he's forced to use his ultimate. Two ultimate for what? He'll take this any time of the day, but yeah,
And isn't his ultimate like long cooldown, like 40 seconds or something?
nah, I guess it's like late coming into the late game is like 35 seconds, I guess 35 to 40. I mean, it is a lot, but then like he took two ultimates, right? And also
Mhm.
Sky Protector, his ultimate is it's one of those kind of ultimates which is really good for initiation and disengaging as well, right? So wasting Sky Protector ultimate is gonna be good, but then yeah, the ultimate is all back up. If you can see all the green lights, all ultimates are online right now, so
He's
we are
getting
going to see
magic
the whole
defense.
fight. Oh, okay. Can you show the itemization build as well? Like
Yeah.
I haven't seen the item in a very long time, but you can see the itemization, proper itemization coming out from all the teams, and we can see the orb being picked up by the Liliana, but we don't see any
Oh
orb
no.
coming out from the side of Team Blue. And oof, the ultimate is just gonna go. It's just gonna whiff away. Yeah.
It's a good thing that Fennec didn't commit there and just roll back. That's the best thing.
Mhm.
If you are good at like playing these RPGs and stuff, right? You'll be that much better at using Fennec S1s to just roll out of harm all the time.
Yeah. Ooh, so the Slayer is going to be started up, and Spike is kind of low. He's on the other side of the map, and I don't think he can get out. And Easy Climb is trying to make sure that Spike goes down, but let's see when the Spike goes down, and the Easy Climb is going to take out.
He's gonna
And Easy
revive
Climb
him.
might be taken out, but yeah, he might survive. And there was a beautiful flash coming out from Neuer, trying to reposition himself. And look at Sky Protector just zoning all three of them away. But you can see on the top side of the map, Ronan is just pushing the mid wave, so they need to answer to that. And because of that mid push coming out from Ronan, they had to reset and they had to make sure the bases are still intact. So with that, Spike will be up in 25 seconds. So they have to wait for Spike to come out, because at the end of the day, you need to wait for a jungler in order to secure an objective. The Lavia ulti has been thrown out as a scouting. He's just gonna be taking some damage from the Liliana, and you can see the full burst magic damage coming out from the Liliana.
Yeah, there's just some technical issues. Just give me a minute.
Okay, I don't know what's happening right now, but we are having some technical issues, so we don't know what's happening right now. So fingers crossed. Let's see what happens.
I think I should restart. Alright guys, sorry for that. That was just some small technical glitch. Happens sometimes. Anyways, we're gonna get Fenrir's Tooth on the on
Yeah,
Noir.
yeah, I'll also look at the damage coming on, and I think this will be the final nail in the coffin. We missed out on the beautiful team fight that just happened, and sorry we couldn't give you the team fight that just happened in the Slayer land, right?
It's going
But
straight
then,
down to the
yeah,
fifth match.
yeah, but then there was a beautiful play coming up from Infinity Protocol. I mean, sorry for like not bringing you guys a team fight that just happened right now, but in Infinity Protocol they did so well in order to secure the Slayer, and because they were able to secure the Slayer, and also they were able to kill three of them from the side of Team LZ,
Mhm.
Team Infinity Protocol came out on top. And also, let's look at the damage details because I'm really intrigued to see like who dealt the most damage in this match. Also, Spike and Neuer doing a lot of damage right there. I'm not surprised to see, but look at the damage coming out from CRG Darkness and Extreme. They have 34% damage and 37% damage coming out from them, and look at the damage taken by Cress as well, right? So
Yeah.
overall, this was a beautiful play. Like the two marksman comp didn't work out in favor of Team Lazy, but yeah,
Mhm.
we are gonna go to game 5, and uh, I don't know what to expect because this is the do or die situation, and yeah, I actually don't know what to expect from both these two teams. This has been an exciting series, one of the best series in this tournament right now. So I'm really psyched. I'm
And
really
this
hyped about this
this
match.
actually is like going down right down to the wire. It's fifth match, proper tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2-2, and
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, we will be taking a short break. We will make the lobby and we will come back with the next match. So don't go anywhere. Plus, we have a giveaway as well. So stay in our channel and also make sure that the viewer count is up to 30 so that we can give it up right away. So yeah, be right back in 5 minutes. So stay where you are. Don't go anywhere. And hello, guys, and welcome back to the final round. It has gone. This was a best of five series, and we are gonna go to game five. This is your grand finale. Rise of Titans, brought to you by Crowd Control Esports, and it's between Lazy and Infinite Protocol. And we have seen one of the best series so far. Joining me on the custom decks will be none other than CCE Silence. So talk to me about this. Are you excited for this final?
Oh
Like this is
yes,
yeah.
Kuma. I think I was jumping out of my seat in the last match. We saw some crazy plays from both the teams, but in the end, Team IP really taking it away with that last Herald. Sorry, the Herald. I think the Dark Slayer, right?
Yep.
And they pretty much were able to close it with that Dark Slayer because they come to a stalemate situation.
Mhm.
But I think it helped them come out of it, and they were definitely looking a little stronger in the fights towards the end,
Yep.
which was what resulted in
Mhm.
their overall victory. And
Uh-huh.
we see a net ban here, Kuma. What do you think about that? I mean,
I mean, yeah. I honestly feel like they just don't want to deal with an Anet because Anet is the kind of a hero, right? Right now in the
yeah,
current meta, he was actually a support, but right now he's flexing to the mid lane. She has that magic damage plus she is really good at engaging and disengaging stuff. So I'm pretty sure banning out the Anet means practically they have something up their sleeves. Like Daisy wants to pick a comp which cannot be countered by Anet. Because
right.
generally Anet to be banned generally we see it on the second phases of the ban, right? And then to be banned in the first stages, that is actually so weird to see. But yeah, we can see that CRG Instinct is going to be taking out the Omen for himself. I mean, it's gonna be for Fijo, and we have seen what Omen can do, right? We have seen the power that Omen can deliver. He can just flicker in ulti and just trap the man, marksman, or their carry. And we have seen what Hijo was able to do in the previous matches. Well. So I'm really excited to see. And also, they're going for their comfortable pick from the previous matches as well. No? So I'm
Indeed,
pretty
but
sure, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
I think Sky Protector flashing that Tulin. Do you think they're gonna pick up Tulin early this time to make sure
Yep,
they don't get
they
bothered
are.
by shadows?
Yep, and it has been locked in. Like Tulin has been banned from the side of Infinite Protocol for a lot of matches, right? Like the most common ban that we have seen was in this series was the Tulin, Ayate, and the Irie, right? So the Tulin being open, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick it up, and they did. The Varus has been locked in, so practically Varus is gonna go face off against the Omen, and we can see Extreme picking up the Illumia as well. And Illumia is the kind of a match that you should need because of his global presence. It practically acts like a ward, right? They're getting vision, they're getting knowledge, both
Global ward.
exactly. So you're getting info when you get information on the placement of the opponent hero or the placement of the opponent champions and all that, you can do so much with it. You can just abuse it, right? And coming into the later stages of the game, Illumio's cooldown is just broken. Like he's just able to use his ultimate within a span of 1 minute. Like he can use two ultimates within a span of 1 minute, right? So that gives out a lot of information. And also the Thorn is gonna be locked in for CRG Darkness, and we have seen what Darkness can do with this Thorn.
Yes,
So I'm pretty
indeed.
excited to see. Yeah.
Thought I think very very versatile marksman and definitely interesting. Noir on that Laville, now that's an interesting one. I think we've seen a lot of viewers asking why Noir's been playing with Telnas consistently, but I think now he's here to answer them. Likely with
Yeah,
Laville.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Laviel is also a really good marksman because of the fact that his ulti, even though it doesn't land on one, it can be used as a scouting arrow, right? just
Indeed,
to check
indeed.
out, yeah, like to get vision on the other side of the map, like whether
No,
they're
plus of
getting a
course,
gank or
and
not.
if you land them, I mean, if you land them, they're like POTM arrows, which basically
Hmm.
the larger the distance, the more the
Blue
stun,
team's
Yeah,
turret
and you
to
can
yeah,
literally
ban.
and then
gank very effectively with level ult.
hmm and also the Zafiz is gonna be taken out because we have seen easy clap on the Zafiz last match. He was just jumping into the back line and he's able to come get 2 or 1 kills and he's able to come out alive as well on many of the occasions. So
Red
if
team's
Zafi's been
turret
picked,
to
been
ban.
banned out, I'm not surprised about it. But then we're gonna be seeing some targeted support ban coming out. The Greg is gonna be taken away, and also I'm really surprised to see the Greg been banned right now because Sky Protector he played a really good Thane and a Lumber game, but his Greg was kind of questionable, I would say. So I don't know why they opted to ban the Greg, but yeah, they just don't want to deal with it, I guess.
No, but I think Grak is that kind of titan, which one hook can basically change the tide of the game,
Mhm. Yeah, I mean
right?
like
So,
it can either turn in your favor or the opponent's favor, right? If he like
right,
hooks a Varus into the backline, then he just
I
the
Blue
backline is just
team's
gonna get
turret to ban.
destroyed. So
right, true,
yeah,
true, true.
yeah, and
But I
also
think
the
Grak is definitely not something you would want to deal with in a nerve-wracking game like the finale. To be honest,
yeah, true, 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 true. Like if like one hook leads to 1 kill, right? And also
right?
not
Red
just
team's
because of his
turn
hook,
to
but then
pick.
because of his ultimate as well. If he's able to flicker ultimate and catch like 2, 3 of them all together, right?
Exactly,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
just GG. So I guess that's the respect that they're giving. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing a 10 and a lumber, and let's see whether Lazy is gonna give the lumber to Sky Protector or he's gonna go for the 10. Because Sky Protector has been showing us an insane amount of good gameplays on his 10, on his lumber. So let's see. It's
But
either
what
if
do
they
you
pick
think
up.
about Atros Mina? Uma, what do you think about Atros Mina? I
I mean,
mean,
last match, Atros Mina was off the roof. Like he was just on the
Team's
backline,
turret
dishing
to
out a lot
ban.
of damage. He was taking it, but coming into the later stages of the game, right? Mina falls off drastically in damage, and the only thing he can do is,
exactly,
yeah, just soak up the damage, right? But going into the
right.
late game, she was not able to like dish out damage, but she was able to tank. But then here's the thing, right? They had
Thanks
a
for
two
what?
marksman, yeah, they had a two marksman composition, so they were Team Infinite Protocol was able to catch Neuer on so many occasions, so their
Like they were
damage was
able to
not
cut them
there.
off. They were able
Yeah,
to really
exactly.
cut them off very well.
And also since Mina is not your proper offlaner, like the damage didn't come out. But then we can see the Kriknak being hovered here, and I don't really like this Kriknak. If they lock in, this is going to be
Red
really
team's
questionable.
turret
But the
to
Kriknak is
pick.
going to be locked in, followed out by the Aru. Whew. I
Wow,
pretty
it's
much didn't expect to see this. But then here's the thing, right, about this Aru. If he's able to flicker and if he's able to catch Laviel or the Tulen, then the follow up from Illumia, Thor, and Kriknak is gonna be huge. It's gonna be massive. And also, Arum, he is really good at initiating and disengaging as well, right? With his second ability that he
yep.
can just throw down, so which will slow them down. So I'm really liking this Arum pick coming off of the side of Infinity Protocol. And let's see what
I
they're going to reply with. Because they still
no,
have
I
a
think
jungler left.
absolutely. I feel they've caught them off guard, but wow, a Scud pick coming out from Spike could also be super duper interesting. This is a very good matchup, Kuma. This is truly turning out to be the finale of finales. With fifth match, grand finals, crazy fight between these two teams, and finally, a very very new meta coming out from both these teams for the finale. This was their ace up their sleeve. What do you think?
Mhm. I pretty much can't say. And then it's looked like Tulin is gonna go into the jungle and Varus will be your mid lane. So what do you think about this Tulin jungle coming out? The last swap, I honestly thought he was gonna go into the mid lane, but he is gonna go into your jungle. So that's gonna be quick down against the Tulin in the jungle. So who are you gonna put your money on? But
Wow,
yeah.
basis this pick, I think Uh, I mean, I honestly feel Scud wasn't part of the original plan, but
Mhm.
they switched into it because of the Cricknack. What do you think about that? And
Yeah, I
because
mean,
of that,
see,
I would bet my money on Lazy.
yeah,
I want to see how
10
this
seconds
change
remaining.
does for them.
see, this Scott pick might hunt them back. Because here's the thing about Scott, right? If he is not ahead in the early stages of the game, then he's just gonna go in and there's no utility for him to come out except for his flicker, right? And
Right.
if he's not able to one shot or like take 80% of their health down within his one wombo combo,
Uh-huh.
then it's not going to work out for them. Plus, he opted to go for the flicker instead of an execute. So
Yep,
he
yep,
won't
yep.
be able to one shot, but if he's able to, take down the health of Thorn or the Creek now, then it might go in favor of them. But at the moment, like the Scott pick is really questionable at the moment. So I don't know what's gonna happen because we are seeing a lot of surprise pick coming out from all of them. And I'm really sorry to say this, but Varys is gonna go into the jungle and Ronin is just gonna be on the mid lane.
Oh wow. This is gonna be interesting. So very last second switch there by team LGY. I think they're just fiddling around with their oh nice bush check there.
Yeah, and also like I'm really surprised to see that they opted to like I would have been really happy if they opted to send the Varus into the midland and send the jungler Tulen into the jungle because Tulen into the jungle coming to the later of the game he's gonna be so annoying, but we can see an invade coming out, and also Hijo is gonna go solo. Sky Protector is gonna go for his 8, and I think Hijo is gonna flicker out, but Arthur is gonna follow up with his flicker, and Arthur is gonna be charging up, but then he misses auto attack, and he's gonna get pulled in, and he's gonna get some tower damage. But look at that, CRG Insave is on his way back. He's circling back, and he might take down Arthur, but he's just gonna walk away safely.
Wow, wow. These two team, I think they're both on edge. Right from the word go, see a team IP want to take fights. Jungle
Yeah,
invade and fights early on.
in the previous matches, like we have seen both of them like playing passively, like trying to let the other pull the trigger first. But this time around, all of them are pulling their triggers everywhere, and first blood has still not happened. Like we saw Hijo going low, we saw Archer going low, but yeah, they didn't fall to. So this is gonna be an exciting series. Like this is why one of the main reasons why they're in the finals, right? In the grand finals. So we're gonna be
Yeah.
seeing some hot pack actions.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, sorry if the stream seems laggy. You might just want to refresh it once. Sorry to cut you off, Kuma, but
Mhm.
some people are complaining about the stream being laggy. So yeah, guys, don't we just fixed it. You might just want to refresh it once. And
Yep.
yes, coming back to the match,
Dragon and Slayer
absolutely,
have
the Slayer and
appeared.
Dragon have spawned. You're gonna see a fight breaking out very soon for these objectives.
Yeah, and also I'm just waiting for Sky Protector and CRG Insect to hit their
Look
level
at
4
that
because there was a
level!
beautiful stun
You
coming on,
spoke
and
about
there's
this,
going to be a
Kuma.
follow up. There's going to be a follow up coming up in the verse, and Verse is just going to take him down. This Earth Splitter has been used, but to no avail. He's not going to get anyone, but there was a beautiful ultimate coming out, and the Dragon has been secured by Easy Clap. And Artro, he is going to be chain binded by Hijo right there, and Illumia Ulti is going to follow up. But there was a beautiful initiation coming up from the global presence of Lawyer, and this is the ultimate. This is the peak of level that I was talking about. The global presence, right? His
Exactly,
arrow
exactly,
landing like
Kuma.
that all started the fight off and taking out extreme. Like that is what you need, right? If you take out the match or the marksman, then you're gonna be getting so much of it. And you can see solo kill coming out.
Meanwhile,
Then
Knight
the
takes out
Slayer
the
has
villain.
gone into the river.
And yes, Team Lazy getting that Dark Slayer. So I think a decent trade of objectives. But what do you think of? I mean, that Laville arrow was just out of this world, Kuma. The way they were able to just capitalize, and I mean, Team
Yeah,
Lazy, they were
exactly.
expecting
And
it.
also,
They immediately hit the attack button as soon as it landed.
yeah, I mean that was a well coordinated gameplay. Because even if the Lavelle ulti had landed, if there were no follow up, right? If there were no follow ups
Yep.
done, then it was gonna go to waste. But that was actually a beautiful call, and we can see the first ulti of Aram being used. But no one is gonna be taken on. Aram throws down his second skill, and Neuer is gonna be called to the center of
Nice
the match. But
earth
look
trigger
at
there
that,
by number.
Sergio instead is going down so low, but the ulti comes up from Illumia, and because of the Sky Protector, everyone is running so low, and then we might see some kills coming out here.
Hijo taking out Berries in the meanwhile.
Yeah, and also Protector tried to catch out Darkness over there, but he's not able to get that. And also, I really like how they tried to zone Neuer off, but Neuer is still left untouched, and they will get the kill on CRG himself. But at the end of the day, things are looking good for for Lazy at the moment. Why do I keep saying Lazy? I mean Easy Clap. I don't know. But then a beautiful Rock Split coming out, and Neuer's taking so much damage from the tower. He might go down, but Kriknak, will he follow it up? I don't think so. And Lilia doesn't have her ultimate yet now, so Neuer is just gonna walk away. And Hijo on the both side of the match. Scott gets the execute. I mean Scott gets the kill on Hijo as well.
Wow. Team Team Lazy on steroids here. They're really taking it to them. What do
Yeah.
you think?
And I honestly don't know what Sky Protector was trying to do right there, trying to 3v1 in order to protect the tower. But yeah, Ronan, look at the damage coming off from Ronan. Extreme might go down here, and he does. And look at the wombo combo of Ronan. That's how you play a Tulan. Look at that. Look at the passive stack on Tulan. Generally, you don't see that. And in the grand finale, to have that Tulan, I'm pretty sure Ronan on this Tulan is feeling so comfortable because the stack was on point. He was able to get so much stack off of that, and Extreme just gets deleted.
Yes,
And this is
indeed,
the
yes,
thing about
indeed.
Illumia, right? In teamfight, she is actually really good, but when it comes to 1v1, there is no way that you can take down a Tulan in a 1v1 situation. Yeah, but then
Yes.
beautiful trade coming across on all sides of the map. The both tower gets taken down, but Team Infinite Protocol comes out.
Look at
with a
those
replay,
arrows
come-
from Noah. Oh my god. So much on point, I mean, they just missed it.
Yep.
Instead trying to bait them now.
Yeah, if that arrow had landed, if the ultimate had landed, then it would have, things would have looked really bad for Infinity Protocol. But at the
But-
moment, you can see the dragon being started up by Easy Clap, and Hijo is trying to zone them up, and they're gonna get the dragon for free. And I don't know what happened, but Lazy did they not know that the dragon was being started? They just give away the dragon for free with no contest coming out, and Spike is gonna get spotted in the bush. But yeah, CRG himself, he's a tank at all, and with no reinforcement, he won't be pouring down his ultimate. And
And I think Laville is gonna be in trouble here. We see a gank in the bot lane, Laville in trouble, Omen and Bigmac catching onto that Laville and will, yes, take him out.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like Illumia tried to KS that hell out of the Laville, but yeah, he fell. But yeah, he gets an assist for that. So yeah, that was a beautiful play coming out, catching out Laville on the both side of the map, and this is what
Yep.
they need. This is what Infinity Protocol should do. Like they should take out the level who is being a nuisance in the entirety of the map. The flash is gonna be burned by Hijo, and he might get punished for this. And the throwback comes, the ultimate comes in, the Earth Splitter comes in, and there you go. Hijo gets instantly melted by the Varus, Tulan, and the Lumber. And also Atro, he might get punished for it, but Ezekiel was hovering around with his ultimate, but he's just gonna walk away, and Atro is gonna be starting up the small dragon camp, and let's see whether he takes it off or not. But who? Piyush, walk me through of all this team fight that's been happening at CRG Darkness. Look at that, that was a beautiful initiation coming out. Atro tries to go in, but he's gonna flicker out of safety, and there's gonna be no follow-up done. But we just can't keep our eyes off the map even for a second, because there's somebody or the other trading here and there.
Exactly, Kum. I think that you asked me what's happening. That's precisely what's happening. They're trading these two teams. Oh, look at that damage from Ronin and Easy Clap trying to take on that Tulan, but it's disengages immediately. So yeah, basically team Lazy here, looking very strong. Laville trying to take on that Omen. Omen getting chased in here, but will escape. Oh, varies with that chain. Omen's gonna be in trouble. He's gonna get knocked out. Meanwhile, Thorn gets Slayer in the top lane. So teams once again trading here. So objective for the kill. How do you think that's gonna work out?
And also, Ronan, he's going down low, and Krikna, he might go down as well. The tower gets the last hit, and the kill is gonna go over to Tulan, and we can see a reinitiation. The reinforcement is running solo, and he might be taken down there. The Earth Splitter making sure that he zones CRG Darkness and Extreme, and there was a beautiful ulti coming out from Sky Protector. And also Illumia ulti tries to scout them out, tries to push them, but you know that he's not gonna get anything out of that. But yeah, there was a little bit of overextension, a little bit of overdive coming out from the side of team Infinity Protocol. So because of that, Tulan get a free kill, and this is not what you should be doing. If you're giving free kills to the Tulan, then Tulan coming into the later stages of the game, he's just gonna one-shot literally everyone. He doesn't care about the tanks, he doesn't care about anything, he's just gonna one-shot, and the Slayer is gonna be started. Kriknak is trying to hover, he's trying to go for the kill. I don't think he's gonna go for it. They know they have no vision over it, and the Slayer is gonna be taken by Team Lazy, and Team Lazy are on the driving seat yet again.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. They picked up the lead here. They picked up the early lead. Definitely looking very strong here. They might want to get the dragon as well. If they can get the objectives here, they're going to put CRG under a lot of pressure here on Team Infinite Protocol.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like CRG has to not CRG, sorry. Infinity Protocol has to respond to this, right? Illumia ulti checking out whether the dragon has been started or not, and when we see a 1v1 coming on the boss side of the map, Atro going down really low, and Hijo might take this win But if you look at the mid side of the map, Sky Protector is going so low, and there was a beautiful attack coming up from Ronan on this Tulen, and Tulen is just being left untouched. And also the 1v1 is gonna break down, and you can see CRG Douglas tank that shot for CRG Insane, making sure that his support doesn't go down. But yeah, all around the map, we can see so many things happening, and the Slayer is going to be dropped into the mid side of the turret, which means that they'll be able to take out the mid outer turret. So this is actually a huge win coming out in favor of Team Lazy.
Indeed. Did Lazy just, I think easing in on their lead, easing in on their advantage, making sure they don't have make any hasty decisions, and
Mhm.
just, want to win this or want to take this home comfortably. What do you think about that, Kumar? While I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
CRG
Like
or
yeah,
Infinite Protocol really need to just pull up the socks.
yeah. I mean, like, see, here's the thing, right? Like in the previous matches, Hijo was getting a lot of solo land opportunities because of the fact that he was against the Mina. But then right now he's getting punished for that, right? And
Uh-huh.
he's not able to roam freely compared to the or previous game. And the Lavilati is gonna land on easy clap, so due to that the disengage. I mean the engage is just gonna break off right there. But yeah, as I was saying, Hijo has been caught off not one but twice while trying to take down a turret, right? In the
Yep, yep,
previous
yep.
match, he was able to roam freely because of the fact that there was a Mina, right? And Mina is really bad in clearing wave, plus he doesn't have the damage, so he was able to do what he wants. But coming to the match, they have a Varus, they have a Scud, they have a Navil who has a global presence. So because of that, Hijo on this Omon is not having the free game that he had expected. And
And
so the
as we
Dragon is
discussed,
gonna be.
they're
Uh-huh.
going to go for the dragon, and Team Lazy want to just show them their advantage.
Oh,
Illumia
look
with
at the
that
damage,
ult,
and Ronan is
he's gonna
going
be in
so
trouble.
low. Yeah, and there was a beautiful ulti coming out, and because of that, Ronan is taken instantly deleted because of that. And the next one will be CRG instead to fall down. And look at Barry dishing out so much of damage. He might go for extreme here, and CRG Darkness gets a kill on Sky Protector, and he is able to flicker away. And that team fight all goes to the credit of Extreme on this Illumia and Massive, right? They knew they started the dragon, so because of that, Illumia uses ulti, and Ronan was
But did
already
you see
so
that
low.
timing on that ulti, Kumar? It was almost as if he knew. Even he it was so perfectly calculated. I mean, kudos to
Yeah,
Extreme there.
yeah.
Wonderful timing.
Yeah, and also like the follow up by CRG in save on this Narum, right? Like he flickered, he captured the Tulan, and I'm pretty surprised to see like Tulan had his mobility up, he had his flicker up also, but then he just stayed in the Dragonland and he didn't opt to go away. If he had gone away, then it would have been so good for them. But he ended up staying there. Or for staying, he's welcome. He already got so much damage, so because of that, the goal is gonna slightly shift in the favor of Team Infinite Protocol.
All right,
And so
Adam
we
in
can see
trouble.
once more here the Arab ulti is gonna land and he's taking down solo, but he's not gonna be taken down. There was a beautiful ulti coming up on Sky Protector, the Earth Splitter, making sure that the engage breaks up. And this is the thing that I was talking about with CRG insave on this Aram. If he's able to catch even one of the Garys, right now it was a very so because of that they were not able to take him down. But imagine if that was a Tulan or a Nabil, right? They would have
Meanwhile, look
instantly
at this.
mantled.
Look at this. Well played here from the Infinite Protocol. Getting
Yeah,
the
I know.
Infinite Slayer and the level ulti lands. But Adam,
Ooh.
was that a level ulti?
No, no, no. That was actually the Earth Splitter who like dissuade the engage. But yeah, CRG Darkness on this turn. Look at the damage coming out from him. If he's left untouched in the team fight, then he's just gonna do the massive cleanup that he needs. We haven't seen much of Kriknar doing anything in this match, but then they have an Aram, they have an Illumia, and they have a Thorn. So they have all the damage that they need. We haven't seen any assassination coming up from Kriknar except on the first round where he was able to take down the Tulip. But other than that, we haven't seen anything much of the Kriknar, right?
Yep, yep, yep. I think Team LZY doing a great job holding off Team Infinite Protocol here. And guys, please bear with us. We'll be right back. There's been a technical issue. Uh, the game is
And sorry guys, sorry for the small delay that we had, but we are back with the game. And as soon as we're back with the game, look at the goal difference between both the teams, Piyush. Like, tell me, like, it's very neck to neck, and this is the final that we were all expecting, right? Both these two
Indeed,
teams.
indeed, Kumar. I think we didn't miss too much. Thankfully, none of the objectives have been missed, and we see a fight breaking out immediately
Yeah.
as we come back.
And
Instant
also
spot out
CRG
here.
inside is going in so deep. Yeah.
Darkness gets
And
the
also
fight there, and so what's interesting to see, Kumar. I think Aram is
there was
targeting that
there was
very.
actually a beautiful use of power play coming out from Ronan on the student, right? It was.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
Kumar, you with me? Check, Kumar. All right.
Okay,
I think we
I
lost.
think I
Yeah.
lost you there right now. Might be your network, I guess.
All right, all right. So no worries. I think technology play just challenging us a little bit today. Apologies about that, guys. But yes, here we go. Meanwhile, Team Infinite Protocol getting their third Slayer. So looking strong now. Turning it around, turning the tables. Team Infinite Protocol. Kuma, what do you think? Who's gonna win this game 5?
Ooh, I'm sorry I lost you there for some few minutes. My internet was just working around me. Maybe they're so excited because of this finale, because of this beautiful finale that we had. Maybe my internet is giving up on me. Like he can't handle this extreme pressure coming towards both the two teams.
Indeed, indeed. This match going right down to the wire, Kuma. I think neck and neck, nothing really separating these two teams. Meanwhile, we see an engage coming out. Hito caught out
Yeah,
here
no.
by Sky,
Yeah.
but they're going to disengage. Meanwhile, Easy Clap takes the tower in the middle lane, and Team Infinite Protocol pushing forward steadily, slowly, and steadily. Thorn, I think, uses the ulti there, and they need to defend this tower if they're to win this team LZY. Sky Protector jumping into the fight. Adam trying to push them back. Instead has to back out. Team Lazy holding on. They need to stop that dark flare, but no, they lose the tower. They're going to lose a second in the bottom lane as well. And Team Lazy in some big trouble here.
Team tower has been destroyed.
Can this
No, and
be
also
GG or can they hold on?
Can they hold on to this onslaught?
God.
But they can't.
GG, this is game over, and finally Team Infinite Protocol taking it away in the first ever Rise of Titans Season 1 championship. Team Infinite Protocols are winners, taking home the finale 3-2. I think very, very, very closely fought matchup between these two teams.
Oh, I mean that
And,
last
yeah.
push. Yeah, the last push with the Slayer. I literally legit thought they were overextending the World Cup a bit, but they were able to close out the game. And also extreme on this Illumia. Like I just really want to check out the damage jar coming out from this Illumia because I'm pretty sure Illumia has dealt most damage because his ulti was always on point. And did you see all the helper just evaporating as soon as Extreme landed her ulti?
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
that was really fun to watch. But then, yeah, this is not the end of the road for Lazy as well. They showed us why they are in the grand final, right? Even though they came up a little bit weak compared to the winning team, but yeah, kudos to them as well. But yeah, big congratulations to Team Infinity Protocol for being the first Rise of Titans Season 1 champions.
Yes, indeed. I think that's a tag they're gonna, want to hold on to. With many more tournaments coming up in the near future. Hard luck to Team LZY. Hard luck to all the other participants, who tried and unfortunately could not make it this far. Team Infinite Protocol coming out as the champions. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the stream if you enjoyed this wonderful matchup. We did not touch the 30 viewers, but the giveaway will still hold. We will, now we do conducting this giveaway on our Discord server. So if you've not joined our Discord server, make sure to join it, and we will announce the giveaway very soon. With that, guys, we will take your leave for today. It's been a pleasure hosting this and watching it with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night. Have a great day ahead. Cheers. Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye bye.
And let's all advocate for world peace, guys. Let's all,
True.
before we part, just want to take a minute to talk about the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. And just want to say that our hearts are with the Ukrainian people.
Hmm.
We really feel for them, and let's be humans first. Let's really stand with them in this moment of truth for them, I guess.
Yep. Remember them in your prayers, and also, yeah, say no to war.
Yes, guys, thank you so much. Signing off. This is CC Silence.
This is
Good day,
me,
good
Mega
night.
Krauser. Yeah.
We will
All
see
right,
you guys again with Rise of Titans Season 2.
see you guys. Bye bye.